right, what up? What up? It's the All Grind Sports Show, episode 16. We are 16 in them, man. I know it's been a minute since we all been on this camera, but we back, man. Ready to give y'all an update on all the craziness that's been going on. And we got a brand new special guest today that we're going to introduce. But first, I want to thank y'all for tuning in the way y'all have been and supporting. We've been getting a lot of love and feedback, so let's keep it going. Y'all can catch us on all directories. Just type in All Grind Sports on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, whatever your go-to is. Just type in All Grind Sports, and you'll see us pop up. I go by the name of JC, and I got my OG, my big dog, Daryl Dunning, in the building once again, as y'all know, the big ragu. We got a celebrity in the building today. My boy Kanye pulled up. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Mask on, F it, mask off."
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening? How y'all doing today, man?
And then our brand new special guest, man. If blood couldn't make us any closer, was a person, man. My big dog, my boy Nicholas Norman, aka Stormin' Norman. Been knowing this man damn near all my life, and he wanted to pull up and talk his spit. One of the first non-Raider fans we got. He happens to be a fan of one of the most disgusting teams in the NFL.
That's crazy.
I love him anyway. Without further ado, we're gonna get cracking, man. We're gonna address the first elephant in the room, the biggest news of the summer thus far, NBA wise, of KD requesting a trade finally. This guy here, man. Here we go.
This dude, man.
So this has been brewing, not for KD personally, but as far as like all the turmoil from the time that they signed to now, it's pretty much been a long time coming. It's just everybody was surprised that he actually pushed the button. So, I mean, y'all know my feelings on KD, so I'll just let y'all take it from here thus far. What was y'all reaction to when y'all officially seen that man request a trade?
Who want to go first? Because
well, I'll start on this guy. So,
I don't even want him to start. Nick, what you think started?
I was not surprised at all when he said it. And I'm like, what you want to do? Go to Milwaukee, motherfucker, or Boston or somewhere? And that's just him, man. I think he now is really, it ain't really nothing that nobody can say. That is who this young man is. He like the worst type of homie. I'm telling you, man, you'll get into it with some dudes. They might get the best of y'all, and the next time you see them dudes, he with them. That's the type of homie Kevin Durant is.
What do you think the solution was for what his like grievances are?
In Oklahoma or now?
Now,
man. Y'all never got to play all healthy.
It's already a literal circus over there. Like,
y'all never got to all get out there healthy. The government and the city and shit was trying to make people take shots and shit in order to play basketball. You had a couple guys that wasn't with that shit. Wiggins wasn't with that shit, and he didn't get all. Golden State didn't break up over that shit. He
ended up getting
other dude.
That's the difference.
Who's just like him. That's not gonna win either. That took off and went to Philadelphia. And that's just what the type of dudes
the difference is, hold on. The difference is Wiggins actually went and got the shot. He just felt like he was forced to get it, but he did end up getting it. Otherwise, he would have been in the same predicament.
Well, shout out to Kyrie, man, for not taking that shit, man. All it is a job at the end of the day. And he was like, fuck it. If y'all making me take that shit, then I quit. And stood by that. I don't see how nobody can be mad at that. So what? It's basketball and we wanted to watch the niggas hoop or whatever. That shit is just a job, and they was trying to make the dude do some shit he didn't want to do. As far as like that shit wasn't even job related. That shit is medical. So
what about?
I don't know what Kevin Durant is mad at. I don't know what he's mad at. He should have ran it back. After Kyrie opted in, he should have been, all right, let's try to find us a couple more guys and run that shit back. Instead of like, oh no, I want to go to Phoenix or
Clearly the front office
doing the same shit again.
Clearly the front office and them ain't been on the same page for him to say I don't want to run it back. Especially with, and then the Ben Simmons thing came about where he's talking about, oh, I might play this game or this game and that, and then still don't play. Like, he might feel like I can't run it back with this nigga right here. Speaking of Simmons.
That nigga KD on some whole shit, bro.
I'm tired of people making excuses for this dude, man. Golden State, look, if any of you dudes hear this, I'm talking about the front office and Draymond Mill. Man, don't mess back with that dude, homie. They gonna give dude all the credit for y'all shit if you do. So just leave that fool, let him go. Let him go do this shit on his own somewhere, man. Don't mess back with that dude, Golden State.
It's crazy. So y'all blaming him or like y'all criticizing him for wanting to leave, and you saying people making excuses. To be honest, I've been seeing nothing but slander on him requesting the trade, and he was getting slandered before he requested the trade of like, why you don't get Kyrie in line of just causing all this turmoil, and then they went out getting swept and Kyrie looking like it didn't even really bother him and all of that. Like, people been saying to get away from that situation or to get rid of Kyrie, and he actually requested trade and said, you know what, I'm gonna get a fresh start somewhere else, and he getting killed for it.
Bro, cause this man's not a leader, bro. Who has he led for real, bro? Like, be honest, bro. He wasn't finna talk to Kyrie about that shit. He wasn't finna talk to Ben Simmons about that shit he was pulling. Like D said, bro, as soon as he sees a small problem or any type of problem, he gonna bounce ship. That's just what it is.
Okay, let me ask you this: What problem did he have in Golden State?
JC is like, well,
you said what problem did he have in Golden State?
What problem did he have in Golden State?
Draymond called him a bitch, and then he
went there to lead a franchise to a championship, homie. Stay there until you do. Until you do. Don't try to leave. It was all good when them dudes paid you that money when you brought your hurt ass there. When they paid you when you was hurt, nigga. Now all of a sudden you, I need to get up out of here. If I was Brooklyn, I wouldn't trade. I don't care. I'd be like, man, we tried, homie. We couldn't find nothing that we liked. So here to go the ball, man. Get your little skinny ass out there.
Bro, Draymond called him a bitch. Said we
why? But why? Why did he call him that? What did he say?
He said, we can win without you. We all know what happened.
Boom, bingo. Let's stop there. So y'all keep discrediting the championships and finals MVPs that he won with them, saying that basically as long as he's there, everything has an asterisk. So that's why he left, because y'all putting an asterisk on the championships and final MVPs that he won. So he's saying, I'm going to go elsewhere so I can win a championship and not have to hear this BS that y'all keep putting on me, to where it's like, now that is going to validate that if I'm able to do this without them. So that's why he left. It wasn't no minor inconvenience or no issue he had. Like, if he would have stayed, they would have kept winning with ease. Everybody knows that.
In the words of J. Cole, if you joking on a millionaire, the joke's on you. Why the fuck you give a fuck what we got to say? Just keep hooping and keep winning championships, right or wrong.
I mean, you ain't got that energy with LeBron when he left to go back to Cleveland to handle his unfinished business. You don't have that energy with him.
LeBron, listen. Hold on. Who's the number one LeBron hater in the media? Skip Bayless. Has LeBron ever responded to that man?
No.
Fuck no, because he don't give a fuck what he think, okay? So why the fuck does Kevin Durant give a fuck so much about what we think?
Hold on, man. And it was a 73-win team that he went and joined, bro. Don't try to make like LeBron did anything similar to what this dude did.
I don't care about y'all. I don't care about y'all revisionist history of trying to act like nobody had a problem with LeBron going to Miami.
It's not revisionist.
Everybody was pissed off LeBron went to Miami.
Now you saying Miami. First you said Cleveland, now you saying Miami.
I said he went back. Wait. Slow down, OG, and listen. I said when he went back to Cleveland to handle unfinished business because people were putting an asterisk on his wins in Miami. He knew he was never going to sleep right at night until he got a ring elsewhere to where he really feels like he got it out the mud to get his ring.
No asterisks were put on their Miami championships. They lost when they went to the championship at
So they wasn't calling them to cheat? That wasn't the thing?
The year before he came,
okay.
They went 47 and 35.
So we ain't going to find a single sign. We ain't
LeBron
going to find a single media member
can you stop
that
talking,
killed
my
LeBron
nigga,
for
for
that.
1 second? Damn. Look, Kevin Durant joined a 73 and 9 team the year before.
Okay.
LeBron joined a 47 and 35 team.
No, he didn't.
Don't look it up.
What he joined was a team that had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. So that's not the same
the year before that.
That's not the same team.
Would Bosh have come without?
I don't care.
Bosh have come without LeBron?
If you take the Hornets right now,
would Bosh have come without LeBron?
If you take the Hornets and you put Kevin Durant and you put Giannis on that team right now, nobody cares about what the record was last year. What do they got right now?
So is Giannis coming in without KD though? Is Giannis coming in without KD? Is Bosh coming without LeBron?
Fucking Bosh wasn't Giannis at the time.
I didn't say. Wait. So Wade wasn't a top 5 player at the time?
Bosh was not Giannis.
What about Wade?
Wade and KD, right? I mean, Wade and Kevin Durant is the same, right? They both top 5. But Giannis and Giannis is way better player than Chris Bosh was at that time.
But why are you comparing Bosh?
It's not even a comparison.
Why are you comparing Bosh and Giannis? I said
you came with the Giannis and somebody joining.
I said Giannis and if Giannis and KD go to the Hornets right now, nobody cares about last year's record. So Brian going to a team with Wade and Bosh, nobody cares about what. I don't care if they won 30 games. That's not.
Bosh is not coming without Brian.
Your argument doesn't even fucking make sense, bro. You just said 2 players
because you're acting like that's the same.
One player
you are acting like that's the same. That 47 win team, like he went to the team that had Jermaine O'Neal and Michael Beasley. You acting like that's the same team LeBron went to. That's not what he went to.
Stop, JC.
As a matter of fact, they didn't have anybody when he went to the team. They had to get rid of all them dudes and redo the team after Bosh and LeBron decided to join Wade there. So it was probably something less than a 47 and 35 team. I'm telling you what the record of the team was the year before the dudes came. You can't come with none of that other shit you're trying to come with. The organization that he joined, the team went 47 and 35 versus these niggas beat the Chicago Bulls record of wins, and he joined that team and think somebody is gonna respect his ass over that.
Y'all didn't respect LeBron over that Miami split either. Y'all was killing LeBron in the media. Now everybody want to act like it wasn't.
LeBron got more flack for saying they was gonna win like 7 times. He didn't really get flack for going there. He got flack for coming with that.
What?
We gonna win.
He didn't get. Wait.
Like they was gonna win like 6, 7 titles.
But why did he say that though?
Really, the problem was how LeBron did it. The whole little pay-per-view shit. If he wouldn't have did that, it wouldn't even been shit.
It wouldn't have been
Miami wasn't shit. Miami wasn't shit when they went there.
Okay, that's why they went to the finals every year, right? Because it wasn't spit. That's why they just rolled through the East every year.
Did they go to the?
Let's stop playing, man.
Stop. Did they go to the finals the year before LeBron came?
They didn't have Bosh either. So what? You don't credit Bosh for that?
Did they go to the finals the year before LeBron joined the team?
Did Warriors win the year before KD came? Since you want to do that,
did they go to the finals?
Did they win?
Did they go to
Did
the
they win?
finals?
Okay, we can both do that.
Nigga, hold on, JC. Nigga, is you serious, bro? Hold on, is you serious right now, bro? Steph won unanimous fucking season MVP.
Did they win? That's all I asked.
Nigga, stop. Oh, hell no. Hell no. No, I'm not gonna let you get away with this bullshit. They was in the finals. They was up 3-1. And then LeBron and Kyrie went the fuck off and kicked their ass out of there. Don't try to act like, oh no, fucking Miami barely made the playoffs, if they even did. So that's the whole point. Bosh don't go to Miami.
Miami always made the playoffs with Wade.
No,
Miami always made the playoffs with Wade.
No, you not finna make KD move seem like it's the same as Bron's. Was Bron's bitch made? A little bit. But KD pulled some whole shit.
But that's the thing. D acting like it's not even a little bit.
It's my turn.
He acting like it's not even a little bit.
No, stop.
Went to some poor team and just made them the greatest team. That ain't how that went.
No, sir. No, sir. That nigga KD lost to them same niggas he was up 3-1 on in OKC and then dipped right to Golden State with the unanimous MVP. Fuck that. LeBron ain't pulling the whole shit like that. Did LeBron go link up with his friends? Hell yeah, he did. But Bosh ain't nowhere near as good as motherfucking Steph Curry. And Bosh ain't pulling up.
No, but Wade is as good as Steph Curry. Wade is as good as Steph Curry.
Yeah.
Y'all comparing the wrong niggas. KD and Bron, X out. Steph and Wade, X out. Are y'all trying to say Klay Thompson is 10 times better than Bosh?
Stop.
Are y'all saying Klay Thompson is 10 times better than Bosh?
Hold on. So where the fuck is Wade ranked all time? Where the fuck is Wade ranked all time?
Like top 20. What you mean? Top 15?
Top 20. Top 20.
Yeah. What you mean?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell no.
What the hell am I missing?
What you mean? What you missing?
Ball games, bro. Damn, stop this. Stop the madness, man. There's nothing you can come with. They won fucking.
Wait. So where is Wade ranked all time?
At best, top 25.
There's no argument.
I would love to see this list. You like we ain't got time for all that.
But so Steph ain't now unanimously top 15. That's what you want me to believe. He ain't top 15.
What I'm saying is Steph ain't no head and shoulders above Wade. I don't even know what that argument would be. I'd have to really sit down, and that's a good argument. But Steph ain't, even if he is better, he ain't head and shoulders over Wade. The F is you talking about?
Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
I'm not even getting all into that right there.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. JC,
I'm talking about the team.
You smoking some crack.
You keep saying, you kept saying 47 wins, whatever it was, the wins they won, as if that's the same team when they bring Wade and Bosh, and that's not no big deal that they got at minimum 3 borderline top 10 players on the same team. Nobody else had a team like that at the time.
The whole picture. You missing the whole picture. Is any of the motherfucking free agents coming without LeBron being there? Yes or no?
What you mean? Wade was already there.
Did I stutter?
Ron went to him.
I'm talking about Bosh. We talking about Bosh, Mike Miller, Shane Battier, all of them. They not coming there without Bron pulling up.
Well, okay, so why didn't nobody go
one there?
If it's so much because of Bron, then why didn't nobody go to Cleveland?
Nigga, who the fuck want to be stuck in
Cleveland?
Okay then. So it wasn't just Bron then, nigga. They went to South Beach.
Because it's Cleveland.
They went to South Beach, nigga.
Nobody trying to go to that fucking Cleveland. It's cold. Man, I'm going to pull up on South Beach.
Who was pulling up to South Beach before LeBron got there?
Wade won before Bron got there.
That's not my answer. That's not my fucking answer. Answer my question.
Apparently plenty, nigga.
Who pulled up to South Beach before LeBron got there?
Lonzo. What's the other nigga? Gary Payton. White Chocolate.
Old ass niggas.
Who else?
Old ass niggas.
Hey, look, and JC, look.
It was a whole lot of niggas.
What's the name? Beat them. They beat Miami.
Heck yeah, Dirk beat them in the first year.
Yeah, that wasn't no how that team was a
yeah, because LeBron had an underwhelming performance. If LeBron plays like LeBron in that series, they don't lose. Period. That man averaged 17 points. Knock it off.
And they was trying to figure out the whole dynamic between him and Wade because they hadn't had that shit all. They weren't that good yet, my nigga.
Yeah. And
it was nothing like the Golden State team, bro. It was nothing like Kevin Durant joining that record-setting Golden State team, bro.
You acting like LeBron hasn't said that he choked away that finals. He just said that shit this past summer on Twitter, my nigga. So let's get past all that bullshit.
No, I'm talking. I was only saying that because he talking about, oh, well, they lost to Dallas. Yeah, they lost to Dallas because of Bron's performance, not because they were a more talented team than Miami. Miami was still the most talented team in the NBA that year.
Okay, they might have been the most talented team, but they were still beatable. As soon as we saw KD go to the Warriors, everybody knew that shit was over. Did we not?
We did.
Okay, then. So,
I agree.
So what the fuck is your point here?
Because D is acting like it was just completely normal at the time. Nobody was tripping off of it. Nobody thought that was overwhelmingly stacking talent at that time. And that's not true. That's revisionist history. That's all my only point.
Hey, so you know, some very similar shit happened, and you dudes is younger dudes, so I'm going to take y'all back a little bit with y'all little kids and shit.
Oh, this is your hold up. This is the
segment. The segment, y'all not old enough to remember.
Yeah, y'all not. Yeah, this is that segment. All right, go.
So, people don't give MJ himself enough static over accepting Dennis Rodman on the team. And let me finish. Rodman was part of them motherfuckers that was beating the shit out of him in the Detroit Bad Boy days. All right. And then it was another one of those Bulls was already really good. And then here comes another really good player. And although, they hadn't set the record yet, but it still was a lot like, this. It wasn't quite how Kevin Durant did it. It was kind of like on the level of what LeBron did. But with the added, these are the dudes that used to whoop on you. You so much hated them, you wouldn't let Isaiah go to the Olympics because you were so mad at him. But the dude on his team that could help you, you accepted him later and y'all went and won championships together. So y'all not old enough to remember when Mike did some whole shit too. That's what I'm.
But real quick, wasn't Rodman basically just the Horace Grant replacement?
Just the Horace.
What is that? What difference? What difference is that?
I mean, doesn't that just cancel that out, or was that
Shaq? No, hold on, stop. Shaq and Penny fucked them niggas up in 95. What that was 95? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shaq fucked them up, and what MJ did went and called Rodman. Can you please come and guard Shaq? Cause I can't. That's exactly what the fuck happened. Just like everybody talk about Draymond crying in the parking lot, calling KD and shit. That's the same shit that happened.
Yeah. Similar. Yeah. After he got ripped for game.
And like Shaq said, if I knew that shit was okay, I would have went to Chicago. He even said that shit.
And I love Mike, but it's okay for other people to talk shit about Mike too. Mike, I hope you ever watched this.
Hey, Storm and Norman. So before we move forward, man, what's your thoughts on KD wanting to leave Brooklyn?
That nigga just want to win, okay? He holding out and trying to get a better team. Like, he don't want to have to work all 72 games. He just want to sit there, play patty cake, and show up in the playoffs and get a ring, nigga. That's all he want to do.
Man, he could. I couldn't have said that shit no better.
He hit it right on
the patty cake for 82 games. Show up.
Y'all don't even know where he going yet to say that though. Y'all don't even know where he going.
This nigga two trades is Miami and Phoenix.
Exactly. Those are his two preferences.
Okay, so look, Phoenix is more than likely out. They already then said that they wanted Booker back, and the day after they said they wanted Booker back, they signed him to an extension. So Booker officially can't be traded until December. And I doubt that Phoenix does a trade, that they're able to get a trade done without Booker, and they just gift KD to Phoenix. So I would say that's out. And then you got Miami. They would have to trade a lot to even get KD. So they're going to be missing a lot of them core pieces they got. I don't think that's bad, or I'm just sitting back kicking it while y'all do everything. If he goes to Miami, it seems like y'all want KD to go to a team that don't got now one other all-star and get a championship. And nobody else is doing that.
We not saying that nigga could have ran
the Miami team. That in the last episode that I was just watching before we came on, we talked about Jimmy Butler taking that last shot for series. So you talking about KD joining the team that came one shot away from, I guess, pushing the Eastern Final to 7, or was that Game 7?
No, that was to go to the finals.
Oh yeah, that was it. So the team that goes one shot away from going to the Eastern from winning the Eastern Conference and going to the finals, you saying KD joining them is not what? That's not what?
If they get rid of like the same argument you just had for Miami, if they get rid of most of them pieces and it's just KD and Butler, and then they got to build around that, I don't think that's like bad.
Nigga, they not getting rid of Bam.
I don't know.
You don't think so?
It's gonna
They
be
try to throw some picks on them niggas. Like,
yeah, they gonna throw some picks on top of that shit.
So what they gonna trade Tyler Hero for KD? They not doing that.
Hey,
Why would they do that?
And JC, man, that's just what happened when Bosh and LeBron went to Miami.
I disagree with that.
They didn't have. I'm just saying. They had
KD
to
and
dismantle
Butler.
the team. You can go back. They signed all 3 of them dudes was making 100. Pat Riley had to figure out how to sign the rest of the team. So,
And even while they was figuring that out, they still went to the finals. So that shows you where those 3 were that talented enough to where that shit didn't matter. They were able to sacrifice a year to get that shit right. But in the meanwhile, they still damn near won a championship.
My point
But
is,
Joel Anthony
the
has
73 win Golden State team, they didn't have to break the team up or nothing. They just added to them. Like, come on, man.
Nigga, the only thing they had to sacrifice for KD was what? Leandro Bobosa?
No, quit capping, bro. Harrison Barnes and Andrew Bogut. They got rid of 2 starters. Don't try. See, don't try to like.
He took Barnes. He was gonna start over Barnes anyway.
No, but I'm just. He's trying to like make it sound like as terrible as possible. Oh, they only got rid of Barbosa. Niggas, stop it. They got rid of 2 of their starters to get KD over there.
So niggas wasn't calling Harrison Barnes a bum that whole 20.
Because of how he played in the finals.
Okay.
So, keep it 100. He probably.
So who gives a fuck if we replace Harrison Barnes with KD? Nigga, you can throw whoever you want at center. At that point.
And y'all probably don't agree, but people were saying that Andrew Bogut not being there is the reason that they think they even came back, because when he got hurt and they didn't have that rim protector no more, that's when Bron and Kyrie was effing them niggas up in that paint after that.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I'm not saying it's equivalent by any means of KD and Bogut and Harrison Barnes, but it's not Leandro Barbosa, nigga. Stop it.
Nigga, fuck that.
Hey,
Them niggas could have had me at center and still won that championship.
Okay,
so came back to that. So
next
we can
up,
go back
Laker fan, sound off.
Kyrie.
Kyrie.
So the ironic thing about me talking shit about KD is I would accept it. You know?
Yes, hey, I ain't gonna get Kyrie in LA. I'll fucking take it because I don't give a fuck, boy.
That's good, go. Hey, that was Isaiah though. When LeBron came to the Lakers, that spit went out the window. Now he's LeBron sexual.
Out the window.
hey, at least I could admit that shit though. I could admit it.
All right, well, actually, I'll start with the non-Laker fan. What you think of Kyrie to the Lakers if that happens?
I don't know, because I thought LeBron and Kyrie didn't get along. I guess they do if they go back. But it'll be interesting to see how the pieces, what y'all move to get rid of him, to get him, and what y'all get to keep.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like it wouldn't be anything that's like worth. I mean, Westbrook is for sure a piece that would have to make it work, and any Laker fan on this planet that want to keep Westbrook. So
I thought y'all be trading him.
All right,
play the same position.
It's just like, bro, I said from the get-go when the trade was made, bro, it's like I just don't see that working out, bro. Like, it's no disrespect to Westbrook. He's still one of the best players to touch a basketball. I mean, you don't average a triple-double by accident. Like, that shit just don't happen by accident. But the fit just don't work, bro. Like, it'd be better with Kyrie. Like, I'm sorry. Russ needs to be the guy to be the best player that he can be in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs more catch and shoot players around him, just like LeBron does. I just never saw it working out. Like, no disrespect to Russ, but hey, I'll welcome Kyrie with open arms. He come back.
Which is ironic because you was talking big spit that last episode.
Yeah, I talked a whole lot of shit about Kyrie.
You was talking big spit. But I hope he do just so I can come over here and scream at the top of my lungs and get on this nigga.
Gonna buy a Kyrie jersey, he pull up to LA. But yeah, like, bro, if that shit happened, I think it'll work out well because even Kyrie recognized like it was more so the media pushing that LeBron's my dad narrative and shit like that. Like they just pulled up a clip earlier when he had 0 assists in back-to-back games, and they was like, does Kyrie get a pass for that today? And then LeBron was like, none of us get a pass, saying like the whole team played garbage, and if D-Rose still hits that shot, we still lose, you know what I'm saying? So I think Kyrie also recognizes that, yeah, like LeBron was trying to put him under his wing in a sense, but not no father role. Like, here's how we do shit. Here's how we run shit type of thing.
Mm-hmm. I think he was tired of not getting enough seemingly credit, sort of like what you did on episode 14. But I think that was the biggest contribution. And then
hold on, stop. Hold on now. Y'all niggas was sitting up here trying to act like, oh, Kyrie deserves Finals MVP during that Finals when LeBron led his team.
I never said such a thing. That might have been the Cleveland fans. I ain't say such a thing.
Hold on, stop. Now, D, you remember when Jimmy Butler took that shot, right? It's the same nigga who was talking about, oh, that's not a game-winning shot because they would have had to play a defense for 11 seconds. But when Kyrie hit that shot, that's a game-winning shot, even though it was 50 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I must be tripping though.
It was two possessions after Curry's shot. I mean, after Kyrie's shot. It was 2 possessions left. Went to the free throw line and everything. LeBron went to the free throw line after that. And then, so yeah.
What's your thoughts on Kyrie coming over, OG?
Me?
You said what?
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah. I love the idea. My thing is, now, if that shit happened, let me just say it like this first. If it happened, now, even if Durant went back to Golden State, I still feel like it's on. And if he does not, the Lakers are the odds-on favorite to come out the West for sure, if not win the whole thing. Now, all of that is contingent on this kid being able to be available. And I'm not talking about LeBron or Kyrie. You know who I'm talking about. So
Kyrie too, though.
If Davis can play, if Davis is there and Kyrie comes, man, oh baby.
Yeah.
All we need is Kyrie for 60 games. That's all I need, my boy.
When I heard
Davis too.
Yeah, Davis
out of Davis.
Yeah, I need at least 60, 65 out of.
I mean, I'm cool with it because that sort of thing is like, even if LeBron decides to retire in a year or two, I'm cool with a Kyrie.
Listen to me, man. 60 out of Davis? Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, if I can get at least 60 to 65 games out of AD and Kyrie, oh yeah, that's NBA championship right there.
That's championship. That's championship, man. I feel like. Yeah.
I love what the Lakers did.
But AD has been very disappointed to me. Like the fact that he publicly said he ain't touched the ball in like 2 months.
Oh no, that problem got fixed real quick. We bullied his ass into the gym.
Yeah, the fact that he
been waking up at 4:30 every day now.
The fact that it even took that, like,
bullying works.
I don't never want to hear a bumpkin comparison again with that dude. Never again. Like,
but bullying works though.
I don't mind that. If you didn't touch no ball, hopefully you were somewhere getting less fucking injury prone. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what you need to do because I'm not a trainer. But you got them dudes got all that money and the Lakers got all that money, man. They need to figure out if it involved him not touching a basketball for 60 days, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Find a way to keep this kid on the court.
No, but for real though, like he just said, like really, when Steph was getting injured all them times, he figured out what the fuck he needed to do to get more durable so he could play games. And that's what AD needs to do. Like, there was times when Steph wouldn't touch the ball for a month and a half straight after the season because he had to get more durable. And then what happened?
But
Boom.
Isaiah, AD has had enough injuries to have figured this out. Now, if he's still trying to figure it out, that's disappointing. Hopefully, he's executing whatever he needs to be doing to keep himself out there, man, because that's the problem, bro.
The number one thing is that motherfucker need to stop wearing the low top Kobe's. I know he loves Kobe. I know we all miss him, but the only Kobe's you need to be wearing is the Kobe 9s. That's it, bro. Every time you turn your damn ankle, bro, you off the flow, bro. Look, bro, like, want the best AD.
He said he don't like high tops.
He need to wear some ankle brace or something. Because this shit getting old, bro. It's getting real old.
It is.
Well, we could take a quick pause off the trade since we talking about people not on the floor. We're going to talk about somebody who ain't been on the floor and got one of the most ridiculous extensions that I've ever seen. Zion getting $231 million contract extension when that man can't stay on the floor to save his life. And y'all got the nerve to talk about AD. So what's your thoughts on that extension? Is that supposed to be deserved?
Your ass. I got something for your ass.
Is that supposed to be deserved?
Wait a minute. One ain't gotta be not true just because the other one true. You know what I'm saying? They both got paid and they both asked can't stay on the court. Now, speaking of big fella, I don't think he's gonna be able to stay on the court either. He's gonna get hurt as soon as he get back out there.
So New Orleans is drunk then, right? For giving him that?
Well, no, they had to give it to him.
So
nobody else coming?
You would rather let Zion walk?
You can't let him go.
Freely, just for nothing? That's what you telling me.
What, was this his last year?
They let him play disgruntled.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't sign him to extension, then you get your rookie contract, 4 years, right?
Then he can walk after this, yeah.
Exactly. So what else was they finna do?
Ain't nobody else on the team.
Exactly. Besides B. Ingram and CJ McCollum, that's not gonna even get you close. But like, does Zion need to get healthy? Hell yes.
I think it starts with stuff like this.
But
with stuff like ESPN saying that this man is a top 20 player in the league before he ever touched the rock. It starts with 2K putting this man on the cover when he ain't even played an effing game yet. It starts with the NBA making a whole playing system for this man, and he still wasn't able to
stop that bullshit.
For that.
Oh my!
And then now they want to give this man $230 million. Play the game and God knows how long.
Nigga revising history.
The play-in was about the pandemic, I feel like.
They made the play-in because they had just missed out on 6 months of basketball.
But you did,
and they knew everybody wanted to see Zion.
You did miss something.
So they tried
you
to
missed
get
something, JC. You missed something. It's about his highlights being on YouTube in high school.
Yeah, they wanted Zion on the floor. That's what I'm saying. But it's just the fact that y'all made a whole system because y'all wanted Zion in the playoffs.
Nigga, you loud and wrong.
I said that at the time. That ain't revising Smith.
I'm not finna.
The bubble comment is not true.
Nigga, you talking about something? They made the play-in for Zion. No, the fuck they didn't. They made that shit for Dame ass. I asked them to give us a chance. You know, they got this motherfucker on whole interview talking about I asked the NBA to give us a chance, and you know that's why I came here. You know, that's why I came to play. Fuck that. That's why.
So it didn't have nothing to do with them wanting to see the YouTube highlights that D was just referring to and all of that. If everybody crying to see Zion the whole time, they didn't have nothing to do with that.
The Pelicans wasn't holding Zion out, even though that motherfucker was begging to play on the court every single time he got
the bubble.
Yes, in the bubble. You didn't see him get pissed off visibly on the bench whenever he got taken out during crunch time because he hit his minutes restriction. He didn't.
Nah, I don't recall the pissed off.
So you wasn't watching games. So you wasn't watching games.
Hit this nigga with Wayne.
So you wasn't watching games. That's what you telling me. You wasn't watching the games.
I watched every single bubble game, sir. I was at the this warehouse in Valencia working the VMAs at the time on my phone watching every bubble game. I seen all that shit, sir.
That nigga
they had it on the big screen over there.
Now, secondly,
love the bubble. I wish they could do that shit every year when games come on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on just a random.
That's not going to be appreciated coming from a Laker fan that you love the bubble system. We get attacked enough for that, man.
Secondly,
hey, all I can say is we did the same thing everybody else did. So it ain't like
I agree wholeheartedly.
Secondly, the difference between him and AD is this shit been going on with AD since how long AD been in the league? What, 9 years now? 10 years?
2015.
Probably 10 years now, right? 2012?
Yeah, 20. So 10 years now. And how many times has AD?
2012? Damn.
Yeah, it's been a minute. So Zion's been in the league 3 years. 3 years.
Zion's a bum.
And only 2 of those, I'm not gonna say lie. Majority of them.
Bum.
Hold on, nigga. Is you dead ass serious, nigga? Nigga average 27 or 60% shooting.
I can't let that go. Yeah, I can't let that one. He's not a bum. He just can't stay.
Hey, this coming from a dude.
That's why he's not
from a dude talking about best ability is availability. Best ability, availability. That's your favorite quote. I don't want to hear no.
You right. But name
up out of here, man.
Name me who else has scored 27 or more on 60% shooting.
I don't give a damn. That nigga's not. That nigga's not the best player in that draft that you was claiming.
You hold on.
I don't want to hear that spit.
You the same.
That's why he finna catch straight.
No, you remember episode
I got an announcement.
Tristan Thompson solid because he called Tristan Thompson a bum, but Anderson's very Johnson. I'm not trying to hear that shit.
Hold on.
Nah, nigga. Nah, bro.
Nah, look. I got an announcement. So look, when I attack certain players, right, it's usually because I feel like, the masses is putting too much on certain dudes. So I could give examples like Kyle Lowry, like James Harden, like Karl Anthony Towns, etc. So players like that, when I feel like it's being too much put on them, I go on a mission to make sure that people realize this person is trash. Ben Simmons as well. And once the masses realizes like, oh yeah, this person ain't spit, my job is done. So I don't really need to slander Ben Simmons no more. I don't really need to slander Harden. It's out there. People realize what these people are. So I got a new mission now. Zion is the guy now that I'm gonna need y'all to realize ain't spit. I'm going in on Zion. John Morant was the best player from that draft. He's been the best player from that draft since the moment he stepped on the floor. He done took his team to the playoffs multiple times. Zion 0. And that boy is practically a superstar right now. Can't say the same for Zion. So I'm on a mission right now for Zion. And I said what I said. That man is a bum.
Bullshit. You on full bullshit right now. I'm not finna let you get away with this, bro.
So extreme.
In his second
you have to be extreme when they
stop. No, it's my turn. It's my turn. It is my turn. It is my turn. I don't let you spew enough of that bullshit that you was talking. I'm not finna let you get away with this, bro. Does Zion need to get healthy? Hell yes. But unlike somebody else who didn't touch a basketball in 2 months, Zion was in the gym. Zion, last picture I saw Zion, that motherfucker lost his baby fat and got shredded, nigga. He got healthy.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see in September. We'll see in September.
Stop.
It's a long ways away.
Stop. I said stop. That nigga went and got healthy. He went and got shredded. He was been dunking on the court. And even analysts were wondering if New Orleans was actually holding him back from playing in games that he actually wanted to play in. So no, it's not the fucking same. No, and you will say he's a bum? Are we dead ass?
We are. We are. Because all these extreme things I just told you,
nobody else has done.
You have to fire back with extreme. You have to fire back with extreme with that. So
fire back with extremes. Nigga, in his second season, he proved he was good as advertised, nigga. Is you dead ass serious?
What has he really done? What did he
scored 27 points?
Comparing him to his counterpart
on 60%, nigga. Most niggas who shoot 60% averaging 4 points a game, nigga. Is you dead ass serious?
You act like that man shooting jumpers and all kind of spit. He in the effing paint most of the damn time. So it's not that big of a deal that he gets 60%.
Why the fuck Giannis don't shoot 60%?
He damn near do.
Why the fuck Shaq?
He damn near do. And Giannis is hitting jumpers now.
Why the fuck ain't Shaq shoot 60%?
To be honest, that's disrespectful. You even comparing that man to Giannis right now.
Did I compare him to Giannis, nigga? Why you twisting my words? I asked, why doesn't Giannis shoot 60%? Why didn't Shaq shoot 60%?
I told you he damn near do for one, and he's actually shooting jumpers. That's the difference.
Don't even worry about it, nigga, because I see you must be confused up here right now, because you're not understanding what I'm saying, right?
You're talking about a little half a season spurt. You talking about a half a season spurt this man have. That's all he's done. That's it. But yet they're claiming that this man was supposed to be the best of the next generation.
Half a season.
He was supposed to be generational talent.
The nigga played 60 plus games that season. So I don't want to hear half a season.
Did they make the playoffs? Did they make the playoffs? Yeah, nothing. Exactly. Talk to me when he do that.
Talk to me. Is you dead ass serious? Is you
dead ass serious? Do that?
Who was on the team, nigga? Who was nigga?
Hey, I love this. I love this right here. What'd you say about Kyrie? You need to get hasty. You need to get hasty.
That nigga.
What happened to that energy? What happened to that energy?
No, fuck that.
Kyrie didn't have a Brandon Ingram.
No, stop. No, stop.
Have a Brandon Ingram.
No, hold on.
Kyrie did not have a Brandon Ingram.
Yeah.
And he still was in that rim. So what is we talking about?
The difference is that Zion plays in the West, where you got to win at least 45 games to get to the playoffs.
The West is not stronger than the East right now. The West is not stronger than the East right now.
Stop that shit.
The West is not stronger than the East right now. Stop it. This is not 2012, nigga. Yeah, let's get back to the
Kyrie get in the league.
Let's get back to the
Kyrie get in the league. When did Kyrie get in the league, nigga?
2011.
Okay then. So what the fuck is you talking about? Kyrie
West is weaker now is what I'm saying.
Stop over talking me. No, nigga.
You can't use that excuse no more, sir.
Nah, nigga. We looked it up earlier. Motherfucker, under 500 could have got you in the playoffs back in them years before LeBron came back.
In the West right now, that's how it is.
In the West right now.
It's like that in the West right now.
What dick is you smoking?
What you mean? They got 9 and 10 seeds that's making playoffs. What are you talking about?
9 and 10 seeds making a play-in, nigga. Yeah. And they gotta win a game to make the playoffs, nigga.
So wait, all right, wait. So there was no play-in teams that made the playoffs last year? Exactly, nigga. What is we talking about?
Does anybody else see why he having trouble with understanding this shit? Fuck no, nigga. What is you talking? No, I'm not talking about playing right now, nigga.
There is under 500 teams on the West that can make playoffs.
He talking about 2011. If they was 2011,
we talking about Kyrie.
No playing.
Even if they had a play-in, Kyrie wouldn't even have made the play-in, nigga. So what's your point?
Yeah, what you talking about when he was missing games? The year that he
you kind of see
when he first came. When he first came, they was trash.
When he played majority of the season, my boy. I said
when? Are you talking about 2014? Are you talking about 2014 when he played 70 games? He made the 10 seed. That's a play-in. What are you talking about?
Hold on, stop.
Before that, it was like 50 games.
Nigga, stop. That nigga played 59 games in 13. Why them niggas ain't make the playoffs?
He didn't have Brandon Ingram. He didn't have Brandon Ingram. That ain't the same.
Next subject.
That nigga had Anthony Parker.
I yield because he's smoking square dick.
That's who that nigga had. All right. So it was two teams that made some weird fit trades, in my opinion. Atlanta traded for Dejounte Murray. So we'll start with that one. Atlanta traded for Dejounte Murray, same position as Trae Young. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't really have thoughts. They probably feel like dude ain't strong enough to really guard nobody on the ball. So late in games, they probably use this guy to guard on ball.
But he's not like a off the ball catch and shoot type of dude. So like, what type of role is Trae Young supposed to be that? Because then it's like then he's guarding the 2, and that's barbecue chicken all day. So I don't understand that fit.
He's going. Yeah, I don't understand. It only to a certain, only the aspect of when Trae Young is out of the game, of course he's going to be in there, and then at the end of games, Trae Young be getting just took to the cup. That's what I see. Like dudes just be like, "Look out, I got this dude," and they'll post him up and all that. So they needed a guy. I think that they could put it in that slot. I don't know if both of them going to be at the same game at the same time or not, but that's what I feel like.
Ain't nobody coming off the bench or nothing like that.
Trae starts. I'm just saying.
No, Dejounte too. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody finna come off the bench, but
Dejounte will be the primary ball handler, and Trae will play more off the ball as Steph does now. They're gonna try to emulate something similar to
and they'll try to hide him defensively.
Yeah, they're gonna try to hide him defensively. Dejounte is a much better. Well, that's not saying much, but
he's an elite defender in NBA.
Yeah, he's way better defender than Trae Young is, and he can guard the 1 and the 2. So when they're on defense, Trae Young will guard the 1 and he'll guard the 2. So, but Trae will have to play more off ball. He's a better catch and shoot player, obviously, than Dejounte is.
So that means them assists.
Maybe they want to trade Trae Young for Kevin Durant.
Hell no.
Hell no, I'd do that shit. Trae Young,
you would do that?
Yeah, Trae Young's fucking overrated.
No, I'm talking about from Brooklyn's standpoint. Hell no. And then the other was Rudy Gobert to Minnesota.
Hey, I was listening to the other telecast. We got off Gobert for a minute. It's garbage ass. I'm glad we did. And then he got traded. So yeah.
We were talking about how they were gonna have to choose between them. And they made their choice. They're gonna build around Mitchell as we expected.
Yeah, they needed to get that dude from standing right in there, man. He was messing shit up. I'm telling you, they need to be a little more. They need to be kind of small.
Yeah, I think Utah is gonna sacrifice a year to get that roster right and retool it. That's what I think they're gonna do next year. If they make the playoffs, cool. But I don't think they care if they do or they don't.
Ran in Salt Lake City.
I just think that bro, Mitchell has
it's places where he could go where I would respect him.
Donovan Mitchell got to get better, bro. Like he really hasn't improved since his rookie year.
Yeah,
especially on the defensive end as well. Like I've said that Rudy Gobert was the problem, but Donovan Mitchell, bro, is the star player of the team, bro. You can't shit in the bed like that, like you did past playoffs, bro. Like that ain't cool at all, bro. You got to improve your game, bro. Like he has not changed or improved at all.
Was rookie year the bubble year?
Nah, but he
came with Lonzo in them 2017, right?
Well, he balled in the bubble too.
I know, but what I'm saying is every year in the playoffs since then, his numbers have went down across the board. Points per game.
I mean, he averaged like 40 something in the series. So
I knew that it was going to draw back.
He was terrific.
I'm not even saying that he had to average that much, but he's shooting like shit, and he's playing even worse defense. That's unacceptable.
So what about Minnie? Like what y'all think their angle was for bringing Gobert over there?
You got a better defender in the paint. Cat is not a elite rim protector like Gobert is. Cat can space the floor as well, so they just need to get some more shooters. And I think people are calling them contender now. I don't know if I go that.
Hell no.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
But, I'd say they could lock up 6 seed. I could see that.
I mean, I felt they were gonna make playoffs anyway because Ant-Man. You know what I'm saying? I felt like
they gave up the GOAT Pat Bev. You know.
Damn.
I forgot all about that clown. This nigga said, time for me to take another team to the playoffs. Sir, please remind me what year I missed where you took a team to the playoffs.
I will say
am I
that
missing?
he does.
Matter of fact, we got I don't know if he still is, but we got a former Clipper fan right here. Like, what season is we talking about that this man talking about that he took
Clipper fan? Oh my gosh!
Well, he was a
Right,
Chris
right.
Paul
All
fan.
those
I don't remember
exist.
which one it was.
Chris Paul fan.
Chris Paul
okay?
fan. Okay, that's what it was.
He didn't take him. You know what I'm saying? He was just there for defense, you know, and everybody else was scoring. He hardly scored. He just defense player. So we feel like he take him because he playing good defense. Then, you know, all praise to that man, you know, keeping his confidence up.
I will say that. Don't lie though. I will say that Pat Bev is actually a better fit. If he was to come to the Lakers, that wouldn't be a bad fit. He shoots 38%.
I'd be sick to my stomach.
He gonna give you that defense.
Exactly. And what do we need? Don't lie. What
He
do
gonna
we
give
need?
us a bunch of clownery. Like, I mean, yeah, his defense is straight, but it ain't at the level that this nigga be trying to talk and act like it is. We see niggas cook him time and time again.
Who would you rather have defensively, him or Westbrook?
I mean, you talking about one thing. Overall, that's an easy call.
Who would you rather have as a shooter, him or Westbrook?
I would still take Westbrook over Beverly. Beverly ain't no shooter like that. What are you talking about?
Nigga, he shoots 38% for three over his
I don't
career.
care what they shoot. Beverly does not have the same volume to worry about as Westbrook. So I don't care what.
I'm talking about fit.
Not no
nigga.
better shooter than Westbrook.
Hold on. Did I not just say early on this episode that Russell Westbrook is still one of the greatest players to touch a basketball? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You did.
I'm talking about fit right now. And as alongside LeBron and AD, Pat Bev would be a better fit. And that's just what it is.
That ain't saying much. Anybody will be a better fit than Westbrook and LeBron because they both are dominant ball handlers.
Okay, Chief.
That don't mean spit. Yeah, come on, bro. Be a Beverly apologist of all people.
Did I say Beverly apologist? I said I would take him on the team.
That nigga could stay where he at. This nigga done got moved from like his last 3 or 4 teams from him wanting to get paid more than they felt he deserved.
Okay.
So clearly that shows that nigga's not who he think he is. If you getting bounced around team to team like an NBA type.
With being a fit for the Lakers, I'm missing what you getting here. Like, did I say he deserves $15 million? Did I say that?
That would probably be the cost if you want him. That's probably what he would want.
Ain't nobody paying this nigga $15 million.
Hell no.
He can get the vet minimum. Shit.
He lucky.
Take that. He can bounce. Fuck that.
Hey D, did you see Lil Cuzzo got traded to Philly?
He did.
DeAnthony Melton to the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's full circle because a lot of people don't remember, but Morey was the one that drafted him in the first place. Daryl Morey drafted him to Houston.
Yeah, I remember.
He went off in that summer league. Remember, he had that battle against Shai at the time when he was on the Clippers, and his value was high. And I think at the time, Houston didn't want to give him as much as as he was asking for at the time. And Houston wanted to get rid of Ryan Anderson's contract, and that's how he got to Phoenix. But Morey was the first general manager to choose him, so it kind of came as a full circle thing. But there's a couple layers to that. So one, him going to Philly to somebody who believes in him, so he might have an expanded role. But what do y'all feel Memphis is doing right now by doing that? By shipping away one of their pieces?
I saw they was
wasn't it?
A white kid they developed.
It's
It's probably just saving money, I think.
Oh, because they got to pay Morant, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Gotta pay him. Tell him you gotta take the team now. This is you. The keys is yours. I don't need you getting hurt. I need you to play all games and show up.
That little white kid, they're gonna have him backing you up. They only pay.
Tyus Jones a white kid.
Oh, my bad.
That boy is mixed, man.
He looks white. He gonna back up. They only paid him $18 million for 3 years.
This nigga is stupid. Yeah, so Tyus, they just paid Tyus. I think they gave him 30. I know they believe in Zaire. That's their high pick. So He's probably gonna have a bigger role. Apparently they're in the the KD sweepstakes potentially. I think if they're able to do that, I don't know what they would have to get rid of, but if they find the right pieces to trade to get that, I can see them contending against Golden State.
Hold on now, stop, nigga. Hold on. Now you hold on. Now you ask who the fuck the Heat gonna trade if they don't trade Jimmy Butler and Bam? Who the fuck Memphis gonna trade for KD?
Pick the first round picks and Desmond Bain and Jaren Jackson? You say no?
Now just a few episodes ago, he was out here slandering Jaren Jackson, say he was one of the dumbest niggas in the league, IQ wise, right? And you expect the Nets to take them? Come on now.
Number 4 pick. What
Man,
you mean?
fuck no, man. Nah, hell nah, G. Nah.
So ain't nothing happening with that.
Yeah, if I was the Nets, I'd be like, man, we tried to trade you, bro, but we couldn't get nothing that we liked, so you're gonna have to run it.
Have to duke it out.
You're gonna
You
have to
think
run
that's
it.
repairable though after everything that's happened?
I'd have told that nigga you and Ben better figure that
Just
shit
go
out.
play basketball and quit.
Don't nobody want to play with Ben. NBA players don't even like that nigga no more.
Ain't my problem.
That's
what-
fit. Damn.
Ain't my problem.
Did Harden sign back with Philly yet, or is that still in the air?
He's trying
You
to get,
negotiate.
he's trying to get him some flexibility to hopefully get another player to come to Philly to play with him and Joel. I will say I do respect that move as far as not saying overall his career and everything, but I do respect that move right there to say, you know what, I'm willing to sacrifice some salary if y'all can find some better players to help us win the championship.
What you think about what Melton can bring now that he's there?
I think he can because he was one of the better shooters on Memphis, if I'm not mistaken. He was good on defense.
Yeah, toward the end of the season, he was wet. He was getting
Turned into
6 threes a game.
Turned into a good shooter.
Yeah, so I think he can offer some shooting, some decent defense. I'm like, because I just didn't watch that many Memphis games, so I'm not gonna sit up here and lie. But he ain't trash. Like, I'm not gonna say that he ain't.
You got to play hard.
Yeah, he can play hard.
Get after it on D.
You can always
More general.
I mean, you could definitely. I mean, outside of Thibault, he's probably their. Well, no, I ain't gonna say just Thibault. As far as perimeter defense, him and Thibault are their best perimeter defenders right now. So that always helps.
Big argument for that, yeah.
Okay, so Bill signed his extension. I think his was 215. Bradley Beal.
Bill. I thought you said Bill.
Bill, yeah. He signed his extension, and apparently he's the 10th player in NBA history to get a no trade clause in his contract. So I mean, I guess because when I first seen it, I was thinking like, yeah, this nigga don't want to win. But I mean, if you're able to get a no trade clause, that means you control where you go when you're ready to go. So I mean, I guess he's, in a way you can say he's giving them a chance. Even though I still feel like he's just, kind of trying to get the bag. It reminded me of when Melo chose the Knicks over Chicago, I think like in 2014 or 15 when he had the chance to go over there. And he was just like, he tried to say, well, I believe in Phil, but you really believed in them Bills. That's what it was. So I don't know. We'll see, man. I mean, I don't think the Wizards finna do spit. He gonna averages 30 a game and all of that. And we'll see if he pulls a Deshaun Watson move where he gets paid and then do a whole year and then say, well, I won out now that I got my bread. So
I mean, I wouldn't blame him. The Wizards are in purgatory for a while.
Like a Deshaun Watson move.
Well, because remember he signed after they traded Hopkins, we didn't think he was going, want to duke it out with them, but he signed his contract first that no other team could give him. And then after the whole entire season went by, then he requested the trade. So that's what I meant by that. That's what I meant.
That was traded DeAndre Hopkins corn chips in a 40. Like, come on now. But Beal, like, yeah, I would have went and got that bag too. Nobody else can give me 250 mil. You told me now 250 mil.
Hey, you best believe you want me to tell you who talked him into that?
Who?
agent.
And that's exactly what
Agent was like,
Nigga
man,
don't care
take
about
the
no
money.
championship.
Take the money, man, right now, man.
Who else signed
He
an
get
extension? We mentioned we
get
mentioned
my
Booker already,
6%.
right? We mentioned
Huh?
Booker. Booker got his bag. Jokic got his bag.
deserve it back. Let's not play this shit. Deserve it back.
Deserve it.
Back-to-back MVP.
Yeah, I mean, they ain't gonna get nobody else, so I get it. Give him his money.
He deserve it.
What y'all think about that trade when they gave him KCP? Y'all think that's good? I mean, get that garbage off of my my Zoom computer screen.
Yes, sir.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what y'all think about the KCP move? Y'all think that helps them out a little bit or iffy?
KCP got traded to who?
Denver. For Will,
Yeah, that's gonna help them.
Will Barton and Monte Morris.
That'll help them. I miss KCP on the Lakers. Like, did he have his moment?
Man.
Miss shots and go. Really
All right, nigga. When it comes to the next playoffs in the first round and Denver getting their leg beat in, I don't want to hear you talking about KCP trash. Jokic ain't got nobody. So speak now or forever hold your peace, nigga. Be careful what you say.
He's a good three. He's a good 3-and-D guy, man.
Thank you. Nigga acting like he a superstar. Calm down. But I'm talking about. Don't lie. When he was playing with Bron and AD. He was one of them good wing defenders. He was a real good wing defender. And
when the bubble came around, before that, people don't remember he wasn't playing too good. But yeah, when the bubble came, he started playing great.
Nigga, stop. He was playing just fine. He played his role just fine.
No, he was not.
I miss him and Caruso.
Nigga, stop.
Caruso, yeah, that was my guy.
Shut up. Him and Caruso was our best wing defenders.
Yeah, they used to get after. They used to come in and get after.
Ability wise, yeah, but KCP was on some bullshit for a little bit.
Check the numbers, nigga. Watch the games, nigga. Him and Caruso were our best wing defenders that year. Period.
Just do.
Period.
Oh, okay. Darius Garland, 230.
Now, I was a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that he balled. I know he's an all-star, all that. I didn't think he was gonna get max like that.
They had
but more power to him. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, in that market, you got to give him that max. I mean,
yeah, they wasn't getting nobody else, and then they probably finna get rid of Sexton.
But then again, it is Cleveland, so you're right.
Nobody was coming to Cleveland, so they had to give him that max.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not saying that like he's a bad player or nothing, but he's a max player in Cleveland, definitely.
Did I get it? Am I missing anything? Anything y'all think? Oh, Brogdon to the Celtics. What y'all think
of that trade? I really did like that trade.
Now
they didn't give up much for him, it seems like.
They got him for corn chips too.
That's big. I think they should trade Smart.
What?
Go ahead and run that.
Trade Smart? Why?
Yeah, because he loses focus in the game, man. He not a good point guard, my guy. He be letting.
Well, that's what Brogdon's for, right?
He letting Brown and Tatum do what they want too much. You gotta be like Chris Paul. Like you gotta get the ball and be like, nigga, no, I got the ball. Nigga, you niggas go down there. And let's get this shit going.
Smart is not that guy. He is not that.
No, he's not. He's not, and they need that. Boston needs that. So, sometimes Smart will play like that, but then he'll go right back to just freelancing. He's just a freelance guy. So, I think Smart is shit. But his days are numbered. Yeah.
Okay, so
the glue, as they call him. His days are numbered.
So this is the one right here. I forgot to mention this one. The New York Knicks being the New York Knicks once again.
That shit disgusting work.
$109 million to Jalen Brunson.
He ain't never made
the only player in NBA history to sign a $100 million contract and not make an All-Star game.
Hey, so it's like the Knicks be on like their own little planet. On the real.
Earlier, I was just saying New York is like a whole different planet, bro. It's just
Yeah. It's
And
like
didn't
they
they just
looking
trade
at
their
something
draft pick, if
different
I'm
than
not
everybody
mistaken?
else.
Didn't they just trade their draft pick because they were supposed to be opening up space to sign a big guy? That was the big guy.
that was the big guy. They traded their draft pick along with
And I feel him on giving Luka the deuces. I'd have been out too. 109 million.
Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this is gonna be
It's like they got him because he's left-handed and so is Randy. I swear to God, that's what I think.
That's the nigga they should have traded with.
Oh, I didn't even see this one. So Denver got Bruce Brown. That's a good pickup. I like that.
Oh, but yeah, KCP was garbage, huh? Yeah, shut your ass up. Just keep it going. Next topic. Get the hell out of here.
And Kuzma was tough. I miss all them dudes.
I love Kuzma. I love Kuzma.
They should have just ran it back with the team that they had.
Man, I don't know what the fuck they was thinking, bro.
So real quick, Isaiah. You think it's fair that John Morant signed a $230 million contract extension and Zion also signed a $230 million contract extension with everything Morant's accomplished since he's came into the league versus Zion? You think that's right?
So now let's think about this from 5 years in the future. Let's just say that New Orleans didn't give Zion that extension, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then next year he plays 70 games. The next year he plays.
That's a big if.
Next year he plays 70.
That's
games.
a big if.
Nigga, John Morant could tear his ACL first game of the season.
He hasn't had no season like that yet.
Did Clay have a season like that?
So what are we going off of?
His ACL?
We're going off of what you've done, not what could be. Morant has accomplished.
Nigga, I need you to stop.
Since he's been in the league.
Stop. I need you to stop. Because you're sitting here acting like Zion is as good as advertised. He shot 60%, scoring 27 points a game, my nigga. That shit is unheard of. You said Giannis shoot damn near that. The closest Giannis done got to that was 57%.
That's not damn near 60? And you taking jumpers?
Nigga, you act like Zion don't take no jumpers, nigga.
He damn near don't. What you mean? He went like 30 games his rookie year without taking a jumper. What are you talking about?
But he averaged 27, so shit, it don't matter.
So you telling me you can pack?
Yeah, playing bully ball because he was bigger than everybody down there and play bully ball straight to the rack.
So what you're telling me is you can pack the paint against them and still not stop this nigga.
Oh, well.
That's what you're telling me. So once again, like I said, if he had played 70 games for the rest of his career each year, then we'd be calling New Orleans dumbasses for letting him walk, right or wrong.
60 games.
If he does that, though, I think it's a bigger if that he does than he doesn't.
You realize
it's
a if every single time a player steps in their field of play. Every single time.
Norman, what you think about all this?
Like I said, he the only superstar on the team. Like, you really think they're gonna let him go? Who else they gonna give it to? Who else they gonna throw the bag at? they about to go to the D League. Like, oh man, come take this bag. I say you shoot 40% out here.
They just said they did just say they finna pay CJ in a couple of days, within the next couple of days. So
and ain't gonna be no 230 million.
he got $120 the first time. They just might. If Jalen Brunson can get 109,
that's the Knicks. The Knicks likes to be talked about. That's why the Knicks do dumb stuff. They want to be in media. They got to make sure they stuff sell. You know, Nick is the greatest team on the planet.
Listen to him, JC. That's a smart man talking right there.
So that's everything, right? Real quick, I know we didn't talk much about draft. What's y'all standout so far? Y'all like the what's his name, Shet?
Oh yeah, Chet looking pretty good. He had a good first summer league game. Then he had a
First two summer league games.
He's played.
I think he had 11 and 11 in the second one.
He didn't shoot that well that game, but he still played all right. You know what I'm saying? He shot like 3 for 11 that game. So
I would like to see him shoot a little bit more consistently, and he's gonna have to get some weight on him because Kenny Lofton Jr. was playing
eating him up.
Yeah, but Kenny Lofton Jr. got in his ass playing bully. But he looked all right. I mean, he's a rookie. It's gonna take time, you know. He'll get stronger as it goes on. You know, they got strength and conditioning coaches that will get his ass right. So he looks pretty good so far.
Y'all, did y'all see the big splash the Lakers made?
With who?
Damian Jones on the two-year contract.
Man, I do like how the summer league team looking. I like Scottie Pippen Jr. And what's his name? Gosh, it was another player out there playing for the King. Oh, Keegan Murray, I think his name is. Keegan Murray looking real good for the Kings right now.
Okay. All right.
We got the Bryant kid back that they drafted, and gave him a contract too. So.
Oh yeah, Thomas Bryant. Yeah.
I did see that. I like that. I did like that.
Yeah, he can
because Dwight went to Golden State, right?
Yeah.
Damn, he did.
He did. I didn't know he got signed yet.
Yeah. Let me double check. I don't want to give y'all no fake news.
I ain't mad at Dwight if he did do that.
Said him.
Okay, yeah, he didn't sign yet. I thought I did see something about him going to Golden State.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Dwight.
They're in talks though.
Yeah, he's accepted his role now. He learned that now he's a role player after all the.
Hey, Isaiah, that saved his career though. He was on his way out the league. If he would have never swallowed his pride and said, you know what, I'm gonna take this non-guaranteed deal. I'm willing to just be a team player. I'm not the guy that I've been thinking I am the last 4 or 5 years. You know, because I've been going team to team. So if he wouldn't have swallowed his pride and did that, he was on his way out the league, and he you know, added another 4 or 5 years to his career because of that. So I'll give him his props for that.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did.
Dwight, another guy I used to slander, so you know I could give it to him.
Yeah, I definitely didn't like the bad taste he left in my mouth when he left LA the first time, but he came back and got a ring, so he's forgiven.
True. That's exactly how I feel too. And also, let me also add, you know, Kevin Durant, he can take his ass back to Golden State if we get Kyrie. They gonna need.
I feel like if he goes back to Golden State, like nigga, what was the point of all of this? Like if he does that, his career is like done for. So I don't think he should do that.
But this time, technically, he doesn't really have any control since he does not have a no trade clause. You know what I'm saying?
Even though he's going back to the team that just won the championship. Last time he did it, he went to a 73 win record-setting team. Now he's going back to the team that just won.
Y'all barely respect the nigga now for whatever little respect you do got. So imagine going back right now.
They're gonna need him, brother.
They're gonna need him. If the Lakers actually pull this shit off and get Kyrie,
and keep Davis and LeBron,
I'm telling you, they gonna need that nigga.
I'm just like, LeBron is.
Baker finally got traded, man, to the Carolina Panthers.
You know what's crazy about that? The Browns are going to be paying him $500,000 week 1
to play them.
Great move by Carolina to just keep waiting.
Oh, so where they didn't have to give up nothing?
They didn't have to give up nothing, and they got them to pay some of the money.
I mean, Baker didn't want to be there, and the Browns didn't want him there, and they made that clear, not just when they signed Deshaun, but when they signed 2 backup quarterbacks, including Brissett.
And even you know that, and they were still able to get Carolina to pay. Carolina was still able to get Cleveland. Well, no. Well, basically, that's what you're saying. It's following what you're saying. Because they had zero leverage, they had to trade him and pay money.
Yep.
Yeah, they got to pay $10 million, and the Panthers only got to pay $5 million.
Hey, do you think?
Hey, that's a great move by the Panthers.
Hey, Norman, do you think who you think starting? Like, do you think Darnold and Baker gonna have an actual battle, or is that done?
Heck yeah, they're gonna have an actual battle. He only got $5 million. He can be a backup. They gonna put him to see who the best fit out there. Like, they ain't gotta put him straight in because they ain't paying much for him.
Listen, when I saw Darnold in college, and then they was all putting a 10 on him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I never really, like, to me,
man,
Darnold was never really that guy, and I'm an SC guy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but he went to the Jets, though, didn't he?
In the league and in college is better than Sam Darnold, bro. So I expect Mayfield to be the starter. Darnold just kind of was, he checked off the right boxes at the right time. Had the big game against Penn State in the Rose Bowl, which was one of the great Rose Bowls of all time. Oh shit! What about SC and UCLA going to the Big Ten? I guess that's a whole nother thing. But
yeah,
the Rose Bowl just made me think about all that. But yeah, Sam Darnold had that good game against Penn State in the Rose Bowl, and it's kind of like catapulted him up to this number 2 pick in the league, which he never should have been.
So you think he was overdrafted, and that's what the real problem was?
Absolutely. And the same thing in a different sport. Same thing with Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons has a whole different experience in the league if he doesn't go number 1. He never was that good of a player. He got hyped up.
Preach.
And took number 1, and it really set his career into a trajectory where it is now, man. Because, if he would have got drafted a little lower down, a bit less expectations, he could have grew into his role. But people expected shit from this kid right away.
They thought they was getting LeBron. They thought,
he couldn't shoot. He didn't shoot in college. I saw it. I thought everybody saw that. He couldn't shoot. Everybody saw that.
Did he take more jumpers than he did in the NBA though? I'm sure he did.
Yeah, he took more jumpers than he did. Like, once he got to the league, he refused to shoot. Like, he could shoot much in college, but he refused to shoot in the NBA. Mm-hmm. And then, like, if you go look at his high school mixtapes, motherfucker was pulling threes. Like, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened, because we all said he was a more consistent jump shot away from being a baby LeBron. I mean, he can defend, he can rebound, he can pass, he can get to the cup, but I don't know what the fuck wrong with Ben Simmons, to be honest. Like, but fuck that nigga. That's besides the point. We talking about in the Panthers.
Yeah, we got off track.
If
D, who do you think has the starting job week 1?
I say Mayfield, man. I think Mayfield's the better quarterback, and that should bear out in practice and in inter-squad scrimmages, which I feel is the most important thing in getting ready in the National Football League, is when you invite the other teams over and you practice against them for a few days. Mm-hmm. When that happens, I think Mayfield will win out the job, and I expect him. He's a decent quarterback. He's a gunslinger. Throws a high number of picks.
Do y'all think Anderson might be gone after he made it very clear that he didn't want Baker, or are they just gonna make them figure it out?
No, because nobody's gonna trade for Robbie Anderson, and they're not gonna dump him because they owe him quite a few dollars. So they got to work it out. They're gonna play together.
I expect him to start in week 1. Like D said,
this nigga slandered both of his quarterbacks though. Ain't that some shit? Both of his top 2 quarterbacks, he slandered both of them.
I just never saw Sam Darnold as that guy, bro. Like,
he never was, Isaiah.
I just never really saw it. Like,
you felt the same way, Norman?
Ain't no USC quarterback came out when was balling. Okay, Matt Liner, sorry, he retired. Like, I don't know what it is about USC, but they ball there. But when they get to the NFL, I don't know. They just don't show up.
Carson Palmer was decent.
Carson Palmer was a good QB. But
I feel you.
I
Nick.
mean, for the most part, you as at least Matt Leinart had a couple years there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he had a couple years. He was
Everybody from that 04 squad got a chance in the league, even the backup. Everybody got a chance. They got like a couple years, at least 2-3 years to see what they was talking about.
Yeah, but like,
but like Matt Barkley is trash. Sanchez is trash. I feel you. I hear you, man. Booty didn't even get a chance, did he? I didn't think Booty got a chance.
yeah,
So
like,
I know where you're coming from, brother.
it just seemed like Darnold got that hype because he went to USC and played a couple games.
Rose Bowl. Rose Bowl.
Yeah, the Rose Bowl. He kind of went off that game, and that rose his draft stock tremendously.
You know what I'm talking about? Google that Rose Bowl game. I guess 2018, 2017,
Yeah, I don't even know when
2017 going into 2018. So it's like January 2017 game. Rose Bowl. Google that. Watch that game. Watch the highlights from that game. It's great football game. Saquon Barkley versus Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that was a great game.
But,
Great game. And that's what got Darnold drafted number 2 overall. He is not that guy. The very next year, when they played against Alabama in week 1, you quickly saw that he was not that guy.
Was that the game they got 52-6?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When they were
now, the O-line wasn't blocking, but Darnold.
Yeah.
By the third quarter, Darnold was closing his eyes and throwing.
Got their ass kicked 52-6.
So, yeah, you know.
I mean, situation don't matter sometimes though, because they saying Trevor Lawrence's trajectory might be in trouble, even though he might, he comes off as a generational talent, but sometimes situation might F you up before you even get started.
Hold on. Trevor Lawrence is miles better than what Sam Darnold was coming out of college. Miles better. Like it ain't even close. And if you look at this Jaguars team this past season, bro, look at how many drops the wide receivers and everybody had when he hit them straight in the hands. I'm talking about like some of these balls were perfectly placed and they still dropped it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that completely Trevor Lawrence.
So it sounds like you explaining why they had to give somebody like Christian Kirk 20
Oh, hell no.
Let me say this. Let me say this right now. If Jalen Hurts gets at least $30 million a year next year, I will never understand why they had to take him out of the football game against Clemson. Against Clemson when they put Tua in. Tua is at best struggling in his career so far.
Yeah.
So if Jalen Hurts ends up getting $30 million plus as a quarterback, and Tua possibly doesn't get his fifth-year option.
Tua might not even finish the season in Miami. Keeping it real, or at minimum won't be starting.
The night that Dabo Swinney did, Nick Saban did that shit, I questioned him taking Hurts out, and I still question that shit to this day, man. I feel like they just want to.
I think I know where you're going, and then all the stuff that just transpired.
Yeah.
I will say this. At that time, Tua was a better thrower of the ball than Jalen Hurts was at that time. You saw after Jalen Hurts went to Oklahoma, I feel like when he went to Oklahoma, they got his mechanics and things like that right and helped him become a better thrower of the football. He's still not like I'm not going to put him in like a top 5 thrower of the football or nothing like that.
All right, Isaiah, so would you say he showed up at Bama being a better thrower than Jalen, and Jalen just wasn't developed at Bama?
That's me personally. That's what I think, because we've seen a lot of Alabama quarterbacks come into the league and not be that. Like the skill players.
It's the same thing with SC. It's the same thing. None of them Bills be tough.
Who did they have? Like we've seen the wide receivers and the running backs that come out of Bama. You got Derrick Henry, Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, like all these players coming out of Bama who were you hit them on a 5-yard slant, they run in the rest of the 80 yards and it's a TD.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think he just got better development once he finally went to Oklahoma, in my personal opinion. This year, Tua has.
So Isaiah's on the record as saying Nick Saban isn't developing quarterbacks.
Yeah, I'll say that. Yeah, I'll be firm.
Me too. He's developing DBs.
Yeah, he can develop DBs, even defensive linemen. He's had a few running backs that have done good in the league, even wide receivers. But
Nick Saban is old DB coach.
Yeah, but as far as QBs, what QB has turned out to be that guy that we thought they would be? Now this year, if Tua does not get that shit done this year, oh yeah, Tua needs to get up out of there, boy. Miami got
to get on record.
I think that's why Tyreek was so comfortable going there. Miami was so comfortable bringing him because I feel like they already know Tua's on the clock anyway. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like they're set like, okay, this is our core for years to come. I think they're getting the rest of the team together. And then the quarterback is like, we'll just figure that situation out later. If need be, we'll give him one more chance because that's pretty much all they can do right now.
I mean, what I see is he lacks touch on his throws. That's what I see.
Niners fans, sound off. What's taking so long with this Deebo spit, man? What's going on?
He ain't getting rid of Deebo, okay? That nigga staying right there. He ain't going nowhere. We ain't trading him. He gonna have to play this last year with us. Then he can go find.
I mean, football, y'all niggas be having holdouts though. So you don't think it's possible he just like he's that mad, or he's like I'm cool, or you think he'll get over it and they'll figure it out?
He ain't got no money to hold out. We're only paying that nigga $4 million for the season. He ain't got money to hold out.
Why can't they just pay him? Why they just won't pay him?
Yeah,
we try to pay him. You don't want to stay. You want to trade. You want
to. Eventually, that nigga.
You think do it got anything to do with Trey Lance, or he just like what's the issue as far as you know?
The issue, okay, he's saying that he don't want the ball, but I'm like, man, everybody wants the fucking ball. So yeah, it's either
he felt like they overworked him last year or something.
Yeah, he felt like he don't want to be a wide back. He want to be a receiver.
Just be a receiver.
Like, he feel like he depleting, like if you being a wide back, because running backs don't last that long in the NFL like wide receivers do.
So he wants a team to where they ain't got to worry about that type of. But Mitchell should help supplement that, right? Because he did great last year, in my opinion.
And Mitchell did good, but he ain't like a physical running back. That's why we got the LSU running back now, so he can take the 2 yards and do that. Because every time Deebo was in, it was like 3rd and 2. Because he know Deebo was going, physical and get them 2 yards. Mitchell wasn't that dude to get that 2 yards from him. So yeah.
I don't blame him. Shit.
And then he trying to be receiver. Then everybody getting paid. So I know he want to be the max. What I did, I need all my chip and dip.
He like I'm better than all them dudes that just got paid. I know that's what he thinking.
You saw what Devontae just got. You saw what just got. He want that type of.
Saw what Christian Kirk just got.
Heck yeah, he even
that's the problem. Hey, that's the problem right there.
Everybody swears up and down that the Raiders broke the market with Devontae. No, the Jaguars.
Jaguars.
It's like you said, D. With receivers like that, you say anything under 18, I'm hanging the phone up.
Hell yeah.
I'm hanging up. Yeah, I'm hanging up.
What? Especially somebody of Deebo's caliber, I don't blame him. But eventually, like Norman said, once he start getting his ass fined, he gonna show up. He gonna show up. Because they get fined $50K for every practice or whatever.
He can end up getting fined worth more than his salary.
In the first place, San Francisco, they run a lot anyway. So even if he was just playing receiver, he ain't on one of the teams where they just be standing there throwing it all the time. So he ain't gonna get his numbers down.
And then they put and then they got a mobile starting quarterback now. They don't even got a pocket nigga no more.
And then they using him as a running back. He fucking around get hurt or something. Because
it was great. Hey, it was great for my fantasy. I'll say that. I had Deebo on my team last year. It was great for my fantasy team. I was loving it.
Who said Trey Lance starting already? Because the reports I'm hearing, he still ain't ready yet.
Hell no, he ain't ready.
Yeah.
They talking about they might have to run it back with Jimmy G again.
After wait. After all of that, after them shopping him the way they did, and they're telling him he has to, is he willing to do that at this point?
Got no choice. He on a contract.
What you mean? Baker was crying like a little girl. He was finna do that if they would have never got Watson. Baker was still finna say I want out and leave them hanging high and dry. So it's possible.
Jimmy G.
Raiders fans be crying. They lost to the Rams. Y'all barely lost to the Super Bowl champs, and y'all quarterback shoulder was hurt. Just let him run it back. Stop crying.
Norman, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think it was just
Jalopy, sorry, okay? Like, he is not a comeback. He is not a comeback quarterback. If we down and we need a freaking touchdown, he ain't coming back. He proved it to me many times. He a choke artist.
Don't get down. Y'all beat the Rams twice, man. They just popped y'all. Y'all would have
not in the playoffs.
Beat them that last
not
time.
In the playoffs.
Yes, you can't put all that on Jimmy G.
Jimmy G ain't the only one that beat us. They third string quarterback beat us before. What the hell that mean? That ain't just
man, y'all beat the Rams twice, man. You can't beat a team 3 times in the National Football League. It's hard.
That's real hard though.
They barely won that second one. They had
to beat
that nigga Stafford. If he went under through that ball, they was in trouble, boy.
Like they said, it is real hard to beat a team 3 times. There's only so many plays you can run.
Hard, like the Saints. The Saints in 20, they tried to beat Tampa Bay 3 times. They couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And it's when it's in a conference too, even harder. You already see them.
That would actually be an interesting.
I take y'all back to another y'all ain't old enough to remember. Washington Redskins. The Giants. Washington Redskins had to beat the Giants 3 times back in the day. Couldn't do it. Giants went to the Super Bowl. That's how Giants went to the Super Bowl on the wide right against Buffalo Bills. That Super Bowl, the Washington Redskins was the shit. They couldn't beat the Giants 3 times. That's what happened, man. It happens, bro. It's football. You ain't gonna just think. You're a grown man. You get paid just as much as these dudes, your coaches, all that. They didn't beat y'all twice. Man, y'all ain't finna lose to these dudes again, man. Come on, man. Y'all, if y'all played again, y'all probably pop them. But not today. Y'all ain't finna beat them today. So.
All right, well, we'll see next year.
If I was a manager, I wouldn't be mad at running.
We'll see next year if they pop.
I wonder who is the last team to beat a team 3 times in a season.
Hey, you the statistics, man. Don't ask us, nigga. Get on that phone like you usually do.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't think it's ever been done, but let's see if it has.
I don't know, Oh, yeah, in the season, probably not.
Because you got to remember, the third game got to be a playoff game, so that means the team is good. You feel me? It ain't like it's a bum team. The team.
These niggas don't even play. They don't even play us in the playoffs if they don't beat us in the first place. They wasn't even supposed to be there. So that's the irony.
If they wouldn't have beat y'all in LA last game of the season with all of them,
they wouldn't even been there.
And we wouldn't have been there. But I know Josh would rather see us in Green Bay, so I know he was happy.
You ain't never lied. Hey, he was saying that too. Before the playoffs even started, we was chopping it up. He was like, look, man, just let us in the playoffs. We'll take care of Green Bay for y'all. And then y'all, you just put us out so then we can get rid of Guapolo.
Hey, y'all be dogging
Hey,
Green
that's
Bay.
what he said until that
man.
week came, and then he was like, now I want to go to the Super Bowl, nigga. I was like, nigga, F you.
I want to get to the Super Bowl, see how this goes.
Hey, JC, I do gotta me and you needed to get through this Charger thing because we
gonna get to that.
Watching the other episode, we didn't get through. We didn't finish. You wanted to argue your point about how much better they got, and I was arguing my point about the Raiders got better as well.
Yeah, we gonna get to that in a minute, right? But real quick though, is Isaiah? You taking too long, nigga. We moving on. Is Deebo a top 5? Do y'all think Deebo's a top 5 receiver in the league right now?
Oh,
so
that's no disrespect.
not only.
There's just a lot of.
I'll go. Not only is he a top 5 receiver, he's a top 5 player in the National Football League.
Over quarterbacks?
Players. Yeah, all positions.
Wow.
Did you watch the season that just passed?
Wait. Hold on. So we got AD, We got Mahomes. We got Brady, right? No. Anybody say no?
I put Josh Allen before Brady.
Derrick Henry.
He's hurt.
Nah, that nigga was hurt. You have to put T.J. Watt in that conversation after the season he just had. He had 22 sacks.
Top 5?
22 sacks?
Aaron Rodgers.
That's fair.
Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor or Deebo?
So
I don't know.
I got Deebo in there last season. With all the news
wait. So you would be. So you're saying he's the best receiver?
Rodgers, Taylor, right? They went 1-2 in the MVP. Shit.
Wait. Are you saying Deebo is the best receiver in the league right now? You saying he's a top 5 overall player?
I can't say Deebo the best receiver in the NFL.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm not necessarily.
So he's better than Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins. He's better than those 3. Like, you could say that with your chest.
I'm not necessarily saying it like that. But going off last season, as far as guys you would want on your team.
I thought you was gonna say he's a top 5 running back and top 5 receiver. That's what I thought you was gonna say. That I would agree with that more.
I mean, I kind of get what D's saying. He's saying based off of what he did last season,
the versatility.
So much. He's a
Listen,
top 5 player.
Okay, let me say it like this: those guys aren't like way better than him, and he told it to rock some. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not saying he's better than.
It's hard for me to argue against him. Like I said, he was on my fantasy team. He saved my season. So, you know,
he's not better than Cooper Kupp. He's not better than Devontae. He's not better than you know, those guys. Hopkins had a kind of like an injury plagued year, and I know that because he was on my fantasy team. So, and then none of those guys got to tote the rock and score the football and run for first downs and shit like Deebo. So that's what I'm saying. He ain't the best wide receiver. He ain't the best running back. But when you put together both, you know what he does out there, man. He's one of the top 5 guys you would have wanted to have on your team last year. Yeah, absolutely.
That's where you stand, Norman?
Yeah.
That's where I stand because he ain't got a quarterback throw to him, so I can't put him at and get him a quarterback, throw the nigga ball, we see what he can really do, then okay.
Yeah. Do you believe in Trey Lance?
Hell no. I was so confused when they did all that dumb pick to pick him. I'm like, you could have stayed at fucking 10 where you was at and picked him still. Nobody was going for him.
Or you could have just took Justin Fields.
Yeah, or
they didn't learn from the Eagles and Carson Wentz.
Or you could have took Mac Jones. You know what I'm saying? He out there balling for the Patriots.
I don't think Mac Jones does what he did on another team other than the Patriots for some reason. I don't know.
Let's see what the new old core and all that this year. Let's see what he does.
Yeah, you know, this first year. So second year is always harder because everybody's gonna game plan around you. So that's where we really see where you at.
And he got new offensive coordinator too.
Yeah, that too. So now you got to learn a new playbook.
Yep. So we'll see what's up with him. And like you said, well, I said it, the Alabama QBs don't really be shit either. And I'm rooting for Jalen.
Yeah, so far under Saban, to my knowledge, he's the best one to come out of Bama, unless y'all can name someone better.
Oh, Mac
Jones?
Yeah.
Mac Jones, that first
season. He is. No. He better than Jalen to y'all?
I mean, passing, not running.
But technically,
if you put Jalen on the Patriots, I don't think they have a much different season.
Like I said, I feel like Jalen got more of his development as a thrower at Oklahoma. That's what I feel like. We saw him
Mac is
at Oklahoma.
Mac is the best so far.
Shout out to Mac, that boy from Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to my boy, man.
Hey, but I like this boy Bryce Young though, the California kid.
Bryce Young could end up being the best one, but he
should be. He should be. If I'm seeing correctly, he should be.
All right, so as set right now, How many wins do y'all think the Niners get next year? As set right now.
So now,
what's their record?
I'll start. Let me start by saying, I think Seattle is going to bring up it's going to be in the cellar in the West this year. In the AFC West. I mean, the NFC West, I'm sorry. Then you got Murray, these guys in the Browns.
Hopkins is going to miss 6 games.
I would say it'd be, 10-7 Niners, man. The same old Niners, bro.
So they're going to be in that barely making it if they make it?
And then give them hell when they get in there.
Bad.
That's them.
10-7 ain't bad.
Barely make it. Stumble through the middle part of the season and shit, take some L they ain't supposed to. And then finish strong and then give them hell in the off.
And this is with Trey Lance at QB1 or Garoppolo at QB1 that you're saying this?
Garoppolo is starting.
I got Jimmy G.
You got the kid doing that? D?
I got Jimmy G.
Jimmy G's doing that. Okay. What if you put the kid?
I haven't seen the kid. I don't know. I ain't got no footage on him. I got
played a couple games
on Trey Lance.
He played a couple games last year.
Couple games. That ain't.
He used to just get in and run the little 4-5 touchdown and shit. That ain't shit. That wasn't showing me nothing. Yeah, I ain't seen enough. In that preseason, we all know that that's not real NFL football. So, I don't have no tape on Trey Lance. I don't know what to think of him, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I think they can get 10, maybe 11 wins. They still got a decent
11 wins.
They still got a decent defense. Seattle's gonna be trash. Like we said, D-Hop is missing 6 games, so they could. It's not out of the realm of possibility that they steal a few games here and there. Like
I don't see no damn.
They do always lose games. They should.
That is true too. But Jimmy G ain't like he's not Sam Darnold.
Let me see this schedule. Y'all niggas is
yes, we got a hard schedule. So I'm going with 9-8 and 8-8.
Yeah, there we go. Realistic fans.
We're gonna trade Jalapeno to the Browns because we're gonna trade him to the Browns. We're gonna give Trey Young his shot. And if he choke, we're gonna be looking for another quarterback.
Y'all got the Bears for the season opener.
Nick, they're gonna trade Garoppolo to
let's go through their schedule real quick.
Y'all got the Bears for the season opener.
That's a W.
Seahawks, y'all gonna win that.
That's a W.
The Broncos, y'all losing that.
They might lose that.
Y'all losing to us on the third.
Shit.
I mean, they beat y'all twice last year with Jimmy G.
Hey, what happened when it mattered?
Beat the Broncos
now it's what happened when it matters, nigga. But they beat y'all twice last year.
Y'all gonna beat.
Let's not act like they can't steal one of those, nigga.
Y'all gonna beat the Panthers.
Okay.
Y'all gonna beat the Falcons.
Yeah.
You gonna get your nose wiped by the Chiefs.
Hold on.
That's right. Y'all might split with us 1-1. Y'all play
Chiefs.
us.
The Chiefs is a revenge game. We might get that one. All right. That's a revenge game for that Super Bowl. They cheated us. All right.
Ain't nobody cheat y'all, nigga. Y'all got 8 up that nigga Sherman got 8 up in that zone, nigga. That's what nobody cheat y'all.
Shit, they wasn't calling no holes on nigga.
Niggas was
helmet, the jalapeno.
You was up 10 points with the ball with half the damn quarter left. There, y'all just choked it off. It's all right. Ain't nobody cheat y'all.
11, I think. 11. I think they was up 11 with the ball.
Whatever it was, double digits. Y'all was up double digits and had the ball with half the quarter left.
Like I said,
Jimmy G couldn't throw it first when y'all needed it.
So I need to get rid of that nigga.
Hey, you just said Jimmy G was the guy.
Richard Sherman got routed up, but it was all on the line.
Routed. I'm like, damn, Richard.
That's all that happened. Just 2 plays. 2 plays.
All right, then
That's
y'all
how close it is. That's how close it is in the National Football League, brother.
Yeah.
So y'all got the Chargers. Y'all gonna lose that.
They can beat the Chargers.
You say that about anybody, nigga. Shut up.
I just told you.
You say that about everybody.
I know I missed
I
the game
understand.
or two, but where's that Charger game at?
That is at Levi.
See, they can win that game. You talk about a team losing games that they should win.
I understand why he say that, because every time the Rams went to playoffs, they played the Chargers and they won. So, I understand why he say you can be.
All right, then after that, y'all got the Cardinals. Y'all still don't look too bad. But y'all gonna play the Cardinals at full strength again, though. So y'all losing that.
You never know. The NFL is unpredictable. Somebody.
Y'all losing to the Saints. I don't give y'all that.
Saints ain't even got nobody.
What you mean? They still got why is niggas acting like Thomas ain't still there?
Oh my God.
Am I missing something?
And Kamara.
Why y'all acting like Jameis Winston wasn't balling them first 4 games he played?
Yeah, why they disrespecting Jameis? Yeah,
and he got the surgery, the laser eye surgery. What am I missing?
Niggas,
they got Tyrann Mathieu. Like, what you mean they ain't got nobody?
Yeah.
What you talking about?
Yeah.
They just made they damn near just made the playoffs with just that defense, and they still got it.
Jarvis Landry or no?
And Jarvis Landry. What is you talking about? Landry went to the Saints. I talked to you about that. What you mean? You called me. Yeah, y'all lost that.
They get a lot of niggas.
No more. They can win that game.
Yeah, like we got defense too.
You act like it's impossible for them to win that game. They can win that game.
And the Niners is sorry. So look, then y'all got the Dolphins. Y'all losing that.
They losing.
Damn, we ain't giving y'all no win.
They losing to who?
You think they chemistry gonna be like that?
Yeah, I do. I don't think Tua's gonna have the best season, but they have enough weapons for them to win games.
Offensive coordinator.
He got y'all going 6-11. I see it already. Because it ain't no more wins.
Hold on. It's the same.
It's some wins.
Stop. You see what I be talking about just 2 seconds ago? He said Tua ain't gonna make it through the season starting.
Yeah, I know, right?
All of a sudden,
that don't mean they won't get a good quarterback. What you mean? They might F around and sign Cam. Who knows?
Stupid.
Bro, I love Cam Newton, bro. One of my favorite players in NFL history, bro. But Cam is done, bro. Cam's body is just too beat
You wouldn't
up.
take Cam over Tua if Tua's playing trash the first few games? You wouldn't try Cam out?
Bro, come on, bro. I just said,
come on, man. Y'all disrespecting a former MVP, man. That was only, 5-6 years ago?
He's still an MVP.
Hey, and I blame the NFL for letting him come across his head like they used to do. And that obviously took years off the back end of that kid's career, but I agree with Isaiah. Cam is done. And I would go with a couple other young options before I would give Cam Newton a backup job right at this point.
That's like he just said.
And he would be kind of a distraction at practice, like the former MVP and shit. Just,
Cam Newton did not get protected like other quarterbacks when he was playing.
Hell no, he didn't.
Hell no, they was fucking him up.
You'd have to go somewhere
that was
like
before they called them rules and shit too,
not New England, but
hell no. Tom Brady was in there. They were protecting the shit out of Tom Brady.
Boy, you touched Tom, boy. You get
It came with a whole room because he got his knee hurt. They came with a whole room about that.
Them boys used to unload on.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. We gotta remember who we talking to. We're talking to Raider fans, so of course they're gonna have a certain way against Brady. They still have some hurt in their hearts.
Listen, the don't load on the quarterback role was because of Tom Brady.
Yeah, Tom Brady changed the quarterback thing. Like Tom Brady, make sure you don't get hit, can't touch him, none of that.
Speaking of Brady, that was y'all next game, the Bucks. Obviously, y'all gonna lose that, but y'all will win the game after that. You got the Seahawks again. So, and that's assuming the Seahawks don't get a quarterback. And y'all got the Commanders. That could go either way. I actually like them more than people are giving them credit for.
Really? With Wentz?
They have more weapons than the Colts.
Oh yeah, they gonna beat them. They gonna beat them.
Nigga, That nigga
That
lost.
dude-
But they have more offensive weapons than the Colts have.
No. You want to talk about somebody winning when it mattered? That nigga lost to the Jaguars. That's the only nigga. We wouldn't even have made the playoffs had they won that game.
Listen when I tell you. Listen and hear me for the once and final time. Carson Wentz is trash.
What? Like that?
That nigga,
Yeah.
that nigga is garbage.
That dude is garbo, man.
Garbo.
Like shouldn't even be in the league.
All the former Redskins needed was a quarterback who can just handle in the game. They don't need a, you know what I'm saying, a guy.
Obviously, he can't handle that because the nigga lost to the Jaguars.
I don't know what that was about.
What
Like
you
they
think
lost
that
to the
was
Jag.
about?
Wait,
The nigga
it ain't
played garbage.
lost to the
You
Jaguars.
see the game? If
You
you saw
lost
the
it.
game, you would have saw it.
I was at the Rams
Throw
game.
it to the other
I was
team
at the
like he
Rams
didn't
Niners
play
game.
no more.
Go rewatch that game.
So we was at the game and we was looking at the score in the you know, at the top, and we thought we was all tripping. We was like, wait, are they losing to the Jags? Because it would have benefited the Jags to lose that game. So we were confused on what the hell was going on. Like everybody assumed the Colts was gonna make that because the Jags, if anything, would have lost that on purpose. So I guess they decided not to tank and said F it and just, you know, they spoiler
Also
alert.
why the Raiders and Chargers could have tied and they both could have won because of that performance that Carson Wentz gave in Jacksonville that day.
But
you
wait,
see how quick they got rid of him? Look, if you saw the Hard Knocks, because if you remember they had in-season Hard Knocks last year.
mm-hmm.
Well, they had in-season Hard Knocks, and it was Indianapolis was the team. You can see how the owner wasn't feeling. Hey, after about like week 13, y'all know how the owner is. He's drinking and whatnot. Irsay. You could tell he wasn't feeling Carson Wentz no more after that. After about like week 13. So they got rid of that kid immediately.
I mean, Jerry Jones was looking like he wasn't feeling that after, you know what I'm saying? After they playoff performance. So, you know.
Nah, this was on Hard Knocks, though. You know, you can kind of tell better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. The Niners and the Raiders. Who wins that game?
The Raiders. The game is in Vegas. The game is in Vegas. I think we're going.
All right, I was gonna go to that game because I want to see y'all stadium so bad, but it's on New Year's. I'm like, oh, y'all really gonna want money on that game.
Oh, hell. Ooh.
Tickets starting off at. I live in Vegas, and them tickets starting off at $600-$700. I ain't going.
God, that's for way up in the nose. In
the nosebleeds, my nigga.
Damn.
I'll be outside tailgating, my boy.
Yeah, I won't be
I'll pull up
going.
with a 24 pack and ask somebody, "Hey, can I mooch off your grill?" Because I'm paying that much. I'm sorry, not for no nose.
I might just come out there and do that with you. Then I'm not going.
Yeah,
not for no 600 to take it out.
Bro, not for no nosebleeds, nigga. If I'm paying that much, I better be able to smell the sweat off them niggas for that much.
So that's that's y'all schedule. That's what y'all looking like next year.
How many wins was that?
I seen about.
Josh only giving us 6, but it's all right.
I seen maybe about 7, 8, maybe. Couple maybes.
Did you count right there? I could have sworn I was only 6.
Counted the Seahawks.
It might have been. We have to look back at the tape. I gave y'all the Seahawks twice for sure. I gave y'all the Panthers.
Okay.
I gave y'all the Falcons.
Okay.
I even gave y'all a split with the Rams, so that's fine.
Okay.
In Denver,
split with the Cardinals, so that's 6.
That was it.
They beat.
I don't know about the split with the Cardinals. They don't beat the Cardinals. Cardinals be beating they win again. So I can't get them to split with the Cardinals.
I think the other one was.
Bro.
I think the other one.
I said Washington can go either way. Oh, you're right.
Washington, yeah. Washington.
Right. I gave y'all 6 wins. I mean, hey, I don't know.
I give y'all Denver too.
I don't give y'all Denver. Well, all right, let's get to it since he want to bring up Denver. Who do you have as who do you think is going to get first place in the AFC West?
The West? That's a tough one. Man, they all juggernauts.
What'd you say? Say that again.
I said they all juggernauts over there. All right,
Okay.
that whole division.
That guy on the side of me don't agree with that.
Who don't?
Chargers
You don't
not
agree?
making the playoffs.
Both of them are against the Chargers, and he thinks
Chargers are not
and
making
D
the
thinks the
playoffs.
Chargers and the Broncos ain't split. So
I like the Broncos better than I like the Chargers. I'll tell
It
you
ain't
that.
even like it ain't that I don't think the Chargers ain't shit. I think they got too
get
much
where the
tan
Raiders
on.
are coming from. So they play in the division, they always beating the Chargers. So that's why they feel like the Chargers ain't shit.
even though their roster is more talented than theirs,
Way more
Like
talented
when you
than
See, that's arguable right there. That ain't true.
yeah, like
it's
you know what I'm saying?
arguable.
That ain't true.
Okay,
You
so on offense, they pretty much got y'all at every position outside of tight end. Well, I forgot. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Stop that shit.
Hold on.
Nigga, stop. Nigga, you boy, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, talking about at every position. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They're not gonna do this shit. Not today, bro. Hell no, bro.
Can y'all let me finish? Let me at least retract a little bit.
So you gonna tell me you
Let me retract. You not even letting me finish, bro. Before you
Okay, finish, because I was about to say, I don't know how the fuck you put Adams over all
I
these
forgot. I wasn't taking into account. Y'all did just get Adams over there. Okay. Now, their overall receiver core, though, you can argue is better than the Raiders.
Fuck no. Fuck no. Get the fuck out of here. We got Devontae and Hunter Renfro, nigga. Stop.
Yeah, Waller.
And
Stop.
Waller.
I wasn't counting Waller. I said outside of the tight end.
Well,
So-
you
so
already
you-
got
Receiving core.
You gonna sit
it's
here?
Mike Williams and Keenan.
Man, fuck that. No, nigga. No. Fuck no. They are not better than Devontae and Hunter Renfro. Get the fuck out of here. No.
They're
Fuck
not.
you gotta
no.
remember now you got to put 2 on Adams and 2 on
Their running back is better than y'all's.
No, you're not.
That
No,
no,
he's
he got
He's not better than.
he got a better O-line. He got a better O-line. That's it, nigga. That's it, nigga. Josh Jacobs was running behind fucking wallpaper this season and still averaged 4 yards a carry. Stop.
Eckler is not better. Eckler is not better. I thought like
Eckler had like 1,000 and 1,000 just a couple seasons ago. What are y'all talking about?
Said a couple of seasons ago, nigga. A couple seasons
when you
ago.
said the Chargers roster was better, bro, I thought you was immediately gonna go to defense. I can't believe that you're
The
actually
defense. I didn't even get to that
trying
yet.
say
I didn't
that
even
they
get to that
offense-
yet.
I could give you defense, but you gonna sit up here and try to sell
You
me.
need to go to defense because your offensive argument is ass.
If their defense, okay, so you're all agreeing that the defense is better. So now that we're on offense,
No,
you're not saying they have more highs than
better.
they don't have more highs
Nobody agreed that
on
the defense
offense?
is better. Nobody agreed that the defense is better. What are you
Isaiah
talking
just,
about?
Isaiah just said he'll
We
give
agreed
him.
to that.
I'll say no. Hold on. I'll give you that they have better pieces on defense, but that don't mean automatically that their defense is gonna be better. The Raiders picked
I
up.
know. I'm just talking about on paper. We haven't seen anything yet. I'm just going off of paper right now. That's all I can go off of.
So okay. They got Derwin James, right? Derwin James, J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
Joey Bosa, right?
Bosa.
Or which Bosa?
They got Joey.
Yeah, they got Joey. Okay.
So we don't have to mention guys that were on the team that we beat to go to the playoffs, right?
Wait. Yes, you do because
No, we have to mention additions. We have to mention
I'm not
people that
talk-
makes their D better than it was. Because we already beat the team with Derwin Jackson and all them on there. We already beat them. So we want to talk about J.C. Jackson and Khalil Mack, right?
okay,
Right?
fine, yeah.
All right. We added Chandler Jones, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And also the corner outside
Yasin.
Rock Yasin.
Yeah.
So we beat them to go to the playoffs. We improved our offense and our defense. They really only improved their defense.
But they already had arguably a top 5 quarterback in the league. They already had that.
Arguably top 5. Where the
We
fuck
beat
at?
them. Whatever you want to
Wait,
put
Justin
this
Herbert
kid,
ain't arguably top 5?
Well, hold on.
wherever you want to put this kid, we beat him. We
Where the
beat
fuck is
them.
he top 5 at?
He definitely. Wait. He damn sure way better than Derek Carr.
Way
He damn
better.
sure that.
Way better, but lost to that nigga when it mattered, right? way better than lost for them in the matter, right?
So whatever quarterback wins is the best. That's what we saying.
Nigga,
So Stafford's the best quarterback in the
that's
league. Are you saying that?
That's the way you acting, nigga. So when did this nigga surpass motherfucking Mahomes, Josh Allen, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady?
He didn't.
Nigga ain't even better than Lamar Jackson.
You can argue that. You can for sure argue that.
Fuck up out of here. He ain't better than Joe Burrow.
You can for sure argue that.
He ain't better than Joe Burrow.
What is Lamar? As far as a passer, you don't think Herbert is better than Lamar as a passer?
Passing ain't the only thing that they do, nigga. Lamar carried that.
Herbert could run too. Didn't he have like a 90-yard rushing yard game last season? Like he could run too.
Nigga,
but he's not a run first.
Lamar do that week in, week out.
He's not a run first quarterback.
Stop playing.
He's not a run first quarterback, Isaiah.
And Lamar ain't
Lamar ain't no run first quarterback. He's a dual fucking threat, nigga. One of the scariest quarterbacks in the league, nigga. Stop playing.
I'm not even about to get into that Lamar thing. Listen,
Lamar's a fucking
wherever you want to put Herbert, put him wherever you want. Who won to go to the playoffs last year?
The Raiders. The Raiders.
Was Herbert the quarterback? Was that motherfucker the quarterback, bro, at the time?
Yeah, he the same nigga that got that damn near 4th and 20 on y'all niggas. Like, no respect for the defense.
It ain't no column for damn near.
Herbert is that guy, man. Herbert
there is no column for.
I don't even care for the Chargers like that.
20. We won. So we're not worried about Herbert. We got better on offense. We got better. So we'll see the Chargers.
Who you think? Okay, on paper, who you think?
You know what I think? I think the NFL is trying to get the Chargers a better situation because the situation in LA is not working out for them.
Oh, so it got to be conspiracy when they get additions to their team.
I'm just saying, no, it ain't the additions. It's the height. It's the put these dudes up here. Like they went 10.
LA, they got to win now.
They went 9-8. Like, why the fuck is Chargers like on everybody's list? I don't get it. And Khalil Mack has been very blockable. That's why they traded his ass. He's been very blockable.
Yeah, but he didn't have a Bosa right next to him either.
He had to do Knicks. The playing tackle right by him and still couldn't get no. He had plenty of solo, brother. He had plenty of solo. Tackle block.
Robert Quinn went out there and got over.
No, I didn't say nobody. I said Bosa.
He had to do Hakeem Nicks that played for Tampa Bay now at the D tackle right next to him. And I'm telling you, I watch Chicago games. He was very blockable. That's why.
Are you sure this ain't y'all Raider hate coming in again because he left y'all?
No, we love Mac. We love him. But he's very blockable. Very blockable. You can't handle it with a tight end.
Because these dudes be slandering Cooper too. So I be having to check sometimes.
Cooper is what he is. Cooper's still the same as when we traded his ass. Doesn't show up in the big game. Against the good DBs.
You look at him when he played for the Raiders. That nigga dropped damn near every other pass.
Against the good DBs, Cooper's trash.
Or doing that with the Cowboy. That's why they traded.
Exactly.
All right, so Stormy Norman, I need your official pick. I don't know where you got the Chiefs. Do you think the Chiefs are gonna have a big drop off, or like where you stand with them?
Hell yeah, I'm thinking the Chiefs gonna be 3rd or 4th in that division now.
Okay, so I need your first pick, man. Raiders or Chargers as of right now on paper. I need your pick.
As of right now, I will go with the Raiders because the offense got better. Like the only way you can beat their offense, you got to blitz. Like you got to get in car face.
Yeah, because that's another thing they're not mentioning is that line. That line is.
I just said
very
they
suspect.
had a better line. I just said they had a better line, but you saw the second half of the season, Andre James got better into his role as a starting center. Colton Miller is a solid left tackle. I don't give a fuck what you hollering about. And we're going to have to see if Leatherwood actually improved this offseason. I've seen videos of him, and he looks much better on his feet, especially in pass protection. But ask that motherfucker Justin Herbert if you remember that shit. Ask Justin Herbert. Yeah, ask that.
Yeah. So, like, with the Raiders, but the bad thing, if you blitz them, you give them fucking Adams and the tight end 1-on-1. You don't want to do that. So, it's like,
I think you being nice because they was just showing love to your Niners right now.
Because Herbert and them didn't get nobody on receiver. They only got defense. Like
They already got receivers, so what? It wasn't really no.
Mike Williams
But
ain't
they
better
didn't. Their offense didn't go up. Their defense did. So it's like, okay, their offense.
That's because their offense was already dynamic, though. So I mean,
know that's what I'm saying. But like, if the defense don't work out with what they got,
already,
and everybody's still scoring on them, then it was for nothing.
that was arguably the best game of the season, D. You talking like y'all just went in there and smashed on them or something? Like, yeah, y'all niggas snuck past them. That was probably the best game of the season, arguably.
It was
as far as regular season.
It was a great game.
Okay, and we still won. Don't give a fuck. Next. Fuck that shit. Nigga Herbert on the sideline praying for a fucking tie. Just win, baby. Just win. Fuck you talking about. Fuck all that other shit. Nigga,
but you know what? It was a game on a Thursday night against the Chiefs.
Allen ain't better than that. That's just what it is.
Coach Staley probably cost the Chargers they playoff their season because they should have beat the Chiefs earlier in the season on a Thursday night. He kept on going for it and shit.
Oh, that game was fire too. That's when Kelsey got the game winning. Right? Yeah,
he kept
that
going
game
for
was fire.
Fourth and shit. They had Kansas City ass, but we'll see. I expect to duke it out. Like, we split with the Chargers. Here's the thing. This is what you don't know, JC. We split with the Chargers in seasons where we went to the Super Bowl and they was trash. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And we split with them in season, the one lone season that they went to the Super Bowl, and we was trash. So, no matter what, the Chargers ain't never going to sweep us.
Watch your mouth.
It's hard to be
division
game, bro.
First of all, I want y'all to know y'all done put a lot of pressure on y'all team coming this season because
we got 100. Let me get to 100.
Anything under AFC Championship, gonna be bad for y'all, man. We still gonna be going and running. We might be on episode 50.
That ain't gonna be bad for as long as they can make the playoffs.
Do you agree? No. No, you ain't been watching the show. These niggas said AFC Championship or bust.
Playoffs last year, bro.
That's what they said.
Way better than that, bro.
I said that. I
said that too. I'll say that.
Where's your ticket at? I don't want to hear you said you said we was gonna get a ticket of Chargers will not make the playoffs. You taking the under on the Chargers? I need to see that.
Nigga, gas is high. Nigga.
Hey, you got until what's September 9th.
That's fine.
You got September 9th. You got plenty of time, my guy.
That's straight.
One more question before my guy leaves, because we had this conversation the other day. Where do y'all put or my bad, let me rephrase it. If Steve Young was in the NFL right now, is he where does he rank for y'all? Is he in that top 10 or?
Yeah, he'd be top 10.
Without question.
He'd be top 10.
So, okay, so let me take it a step further, because this is why me and him had an argument. Was he on Aaron Rodgers' level?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a much better playoff performer than Aaron Rodgers is.
Dejounte, shut up, nigga. Trying to tell me, just because you
went to play. That nigga went to playoffs though. He did that for a reason.
But like what I'm saying is, we've seen Aaron Rodgers with the 1 seed numerous times, and what happened?
Too many times. I'm tired of hearing about Aaron Rodgers. Actually,
yeah, I don't know why he didn't just leave and come to the 49ers. Like, he should have just came there and got us some rings.
Yeah.
You know how many fucking times?
Y'all agree with that? That's not a KD move. Can't join him, beat him. He ain't never beat him.
No,
y'all was cool. Y'all would have been cool with that.
Hold on.
It ain't like the Niners won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
and it's a whole different ball game.
They almost did. Ain't like the Warriors won the championship. They was there.
Nah, that's different, man. This football. Come on home.
Yeah, football, you need the whole roster, my nigga. Basketball, you just need 2-3 niggas show up.
I'm sick and tired of this bullshit.
Yeah. Football different, man.
He
should have came home when he could have.
Yeah.
Y'all probably would have went back to back.
I know, man.
All right, one more. Greatest tight end ever.
Tony Gonzalez.
Greatest tight end ever?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's you just sprung that one out of nowhere. Greatest tight end ever.
Yeah, it was on my mind. I didn't know if I was gonna bring it up or not.
Because Gronk did retire this off season, didn't he?
You said what?
Yeah, he did.
And
because Gronk retired. Yeah, so
don't get me wrong. Gronk has one of the best peaks for a tight end, but overall career, I just think Tony Gonzalez was the most consistent and most dominant over the course of his career, if that makes sense.
Do you feel Kelsey's on his way?
Oh yeah, Kelsey has a conversation for that. Hell yeah, Kelsey is amazing.
Yeah, when you be talking ever though, you got to let guys finish playing. It's hard for me to not say Gronkowski, man. It's hard for me to not say Gronkowski.
Tony Gonzalez is good, but you know.
Yeah, Tony was the shit. Don't get me wrong, but the blocking, the multiple Super Bowl rings, different teams, caught a tud in all of those Super Bowl games. Blocked the shit out of people in the whole playoffs on both of those teams. I just don't think Tony could block like Gronkowski. So for me, the greatest tight end of all time is Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Okay. The Antonio Gates, you know what I'm saying? He was up there.
Antonio Gates was cool too.
Straight pass catcher. Couldn't block.
Yeah, but
they would have to have a blocking tight end.
Where do y'all put Shannon Sharp in that conversation? Where he's at?
Shannon Sharp is top 3, top 5 around there.
Shannon Sharp is
because I feel like he kind of was downplaying himself when he was talking about Gronk. So I just wanted y'all,
because Gronk's peak was just so amazing. Like he was.
But I mean, a lot of the times y'all be talking about combinations. So him having Brady the whole time, that doesn't y'all don't look at that at all, or that don't matter.
I mean, bro, come on now, bro. Gronk was a receiver on that team. Period. Like,
yeah, he was always a receiver one. Yeah, you're right.
And Shannon Sharp played with John Elway, man. I mean, shit, hell, you guys might not think much of John Elway, but John Elway was a fantastic quarterback, guys.
I actually played in front of John Elway when I was like 11 years old. I didn't really understand who John Elway was at the time, but his son was he was coaching his son in the league at the time in Vegas. So we was at a tournament out there. So that's
to ever lace us some cleats, man. I'm telling you. So
that
part of it is kind of the same. Shannon could block for his size, but Gronk could just flat out like damn near block like a offensive tackle. So for me, and I considered Shannon and I considered Tony. And believe me, I saw a lot of Shannon. I hate Shannon. Shannon caught not now. Shannon's cool now, but when he played football, I hated him. Even on the Ravens, he caught the touchdown against my Raiders in the AFC Championship. He went for like 80, straight up the middle of the field, but on a slant. But he's not better than Gronkowski. The argument is for number 2 between him and Tony G, I would say.
And Isaiah, you got Tony G all time.
Yeah, me personally, I got Tony G. He was amazing, bro. Like
he was considered the greatest tight end for a long time, up until these last 10 years.
I'm not saying that Gronk wasn't amazing or can't touch Tony G. Like, if you got Rob Gronkowski number 1, I'm not finna sit up here and say, "Oh, you crazy as hell," because he was at his peak, bro. Rob Gronkowski was a dog, bro. Like some kids who just getting into football gonna remember him for his later years in Pats and Tampa Bay. But at his peak, like he said, that boy could go 1-on-1 with some of the best defensive ends and blocking in the NFL at the time. So they both got an argument. But me personally,
even in the Super Bowl, he was fucking blocking the Chiefs DN.
Yeah.
On the run. And they got yards coming his way. So,
And Nick, you had Gronk too?
Yeah, Gronk. He was that man. And, I don't know nothing about them 40s and 50 years and all them, so I don't know nobody way back then,
Well,
That was
you'll
in the 90s, man. I was in the 40s and 50s.
I'm talking about when they first started. You know what I'm saying? Like some people
All them dudes,
and all that. Like some people be like, no, he was great as all time. I'm talking about like the old school player.
Yeah.
Hey, you'll never hear this conversation on mainstream. So, real quick, just how good did Hernandez contrast to Gronk at that time when they was the double tight?
That might be the best tight end duo I've seen.
Hell yeah, that shit was cold. That messed up.
Yeah, they was dogging people.
Them niggas ain't need no wide receivers on the field.
Yeah.
Them two was fucking niggas up, boy.
You got two good tight ends. That you can't really do nothing.
What two tight ends would y'all compare that to right now if you used to put them together?
Ain't nobody runs
like Mark Andrews and Kelsey or something. Was it like that or no?
It'd have to be Kelsey.
Oh, like having them at the same time?
Yeah.
It'd have to be Kelsey and who could block really good? Who's a good?
It's the blocking. Nobody can block like Gronk. It's tough.
The closest is Kittles. Kittles is the closest.
Yeah, Kittles. It would be like having Kelsey and Kittles, I would say.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's a better comparison. Kelsey and Kittles.
Or Waller and Kittles.
Yeah.
Waller being Hernandez.
Hernandez was just much fast. He was faster than Gronk was. Gronk was more powerful.
That's more kind of more athletic. I remember they put Hernandez at the cube for a couple series one time.
Like if you put DB on Gronk 1-on-1, bro, he just going over the top of that and catching. He's ripping that out their hands, bro. He didn't even need the speed for real. He was just much bigger.
A DB, all you got to do is pick a side. Like if you Tom Brady, you just say, "Hey, yeah, the DB, you just go down there and turn on the side that he's not on, and I'm gonna throw it to you." So like if he's standing to his outside, Gronk turns to the inside, and Brady put the ball on him. He's too fucking big for a corner to do anything about that. So it was like pitch and catch for these guys. That's why he would just throw it to him on third down.
Yeah,
it was that easy.
All right, Storm and Norman, we appreciate you for pulling up, man. Giving your insight. We definitely got to have you back on soon, especially closer to the season. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get an update on you, how you feeling about your squad and all that.
I appreciate you, man. I mean, Nick, appreciate you for Nick, Storm, and Norman. Appreciate you for pulling up, brother.
Yes, sir. You know you're a Niners fan. I appreciate you coming by.
Nah, I don't. That nigga took the Raiders side. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga.
Well, if you're giving facts, they beat them every time to get to the playoffs. They beat the Chargers, so I picked them over the Chargers.
Yeah.
A man of culture, a man of education, right there.
He's just keeping it 100. He keeping it football. He ain't, he taking the emotional part out of it.
Hey, man, peace out, Storming.
All right, man. Thanks for having me.
Yes, sir. All right, give me a second. All right, so last we're gonna finish it off, man. So D, you was mentioning the new phase 1 and phase 2.
Phase 1, phase 2 of the All-Star voting for the MLB. If I'm not mistaken, this is the first year of this. I was just gonna say thoughts, on that. I had looked at it for the first time to really see like what it was, and it looked like they're trying to take away like the fanboy shit, just putting dudes in that kind of are popular. So you kind of get voted into two different stages.
Remember the NBA? They just had to do something similar. Remember when they took away the fan having 100% of the vote because how crazy that was. So maybe it's something that all the sports are probably leaning towards.
And it's very much like that too, JC. They pick a pool of guys in phase 1, and then you advance into phase 2 as to who actually starts. So you got first is the pool of just all-stars. And then the second phase is who's going to start And then if I read correctly, the players are going to pick the pitchers, like the starting pitcher.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it used
Like
to.
they're going to vote or something.
Yeah, it used to be. The fans would just straight up outright pick, you know, the whole team and everything. I'm not sure if they did the highest vote getters or what. I'm just not sure, but it used to, like, back in.
So highest vote getter, Isaiah, automatically start.
Okay.
So if you got in that phase one, if you got highest vote getter in either league, not only do you get to go to phase one, phase two, you automatically start.
Got you.
At your position. So that's how they did that.
Okay. It just seemed like, especially back in the day, it was like always the best players were in the All-Star game, like quite easily. Like it was never really a discussion that this guy got snubbed or things like that. I just think the MLB is just trying to get their more popularity. I mean, there's really no other sport going on right now, and not many people are watching the All-Star game and All-Star weekend like they used to.
This is the beginning of the dog days of summer, as they call it. It's the time in summer where it's never baseball going on. Preseason football going to start in a minute. But these are the boys of summer right now. And I mean, I'm an MLB guy, always have been, but I'm not mad at kind of taking away from the fans a little bit, because I'm from the era of going to the ballpark and just grabbing a handful of ballots and just dodgering that thing up, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? I said just punching the thing.
Whole roster, just straight Dodger players.
I'm talking about, man, I'll probably do 40 ballots that night between me and my brother, man. So, and I know other kids was doing it too. So, you know, that shit kind of wasn't fair. So I kind of feel where they had to go with it. And I hope, you know, it catches on, because I'm a baseball guy, man. I hope it kind of, the viewership or whatever picks up in baseball, because it's a good game.
How's it looking this year, man? Who's the you know, some of the teams that y'all think is like the overall favorites right now?
Man, I can't even lie. Right now, the Yankees are looking really good, bro. They just put it on the Pirates last night. They're probably gonna be the first team to 60 wins right now.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
They're 1 win away. If they didn't win tonight, I'm not sure. I can check real quick, but you know, always love my Dodgers. They starting to pick up a little bit, you know.
Yeah,
56 win Dodger team.
They beat the Red Sox 6-5, so they're
the first
60. Yeah.
So the Yankees are looking really good. Like I said earlier in the season, I'm hoping it's a Yankees versus Dodgers World Series, and
the MLB needs that. They need that.
Two biggest markets having a World Series would be great, if we're being dead honest. I mean, it would help viewership tremendously. The Dodgers have one of, if not the best viewership as among fans coming to the ballpark out of all teams. They're always top 3, top 5, and the Yankees are usually up there too. So it'd be great for baseball.
Dodgers have done $4 million in a season a couple times. So yeah, and nobody else is doing those type of numbers in Major League Baseball. But a good Dodger Yankee, maybe a couple in a row. Actually, to be honest with you, would really.
There's nobody else sneaky right now.
Oh no, this man, this long, lots of baseball left. The Mets are tough, so a New York series would be good too.
Mm-hmm.
Boston, like I was saying earlier, they're 8 games above 500, but like 14 back, which just tells you how hot the Yankees are. The East in the American League has, I believe, all 4 teams except the Orioles above 500. I mean, 3 teams above 500. But
I think Isaiah
those teams are 14 back because the Yankees have won 60 ball games already. So
Houston looks pretty good as well. They got 54 wins, so they ain't looking too bad.
Ton of baseball left. Ton of good teams. Houston's tough.
It's not just
Houston.
It's not just the Yankees are.
Fuck it.
That season where they won, I think it was like 116 games. back in the early 2000s.
Who, the Yanks?
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's when it was. When they were just like dang near head and shoulders above everybody that season. It's not one
They
of
lost though, right? Ain't that when Luis Gonzalez with the base hit for Arizona? Oh, they lost. Florida, who the hell did you lose to? I would have to go back on that one. Luis Gonzalez got the base hit.
Yeah, they did lose in 2001, but it just seemed like that season, they were going to run away with it, and the Marlins kind of caught them lacking in the World Series.
Marlins, yeah. Same with us in 17. It kind of, it's going. I had a great season, and then, as it turned out, we got cheated. But the Astros kind of had our number, and beat us in 7. But All-Star game should be good. I'm a National League guy, so I'm gonna go National League, even though. Oh, but we got the DH. That changes everything now. So
yeah,
National League for me, man. I don't know who you guys are picking.
No, I think I'm.
And it's here. The game is at Dodger Stadium.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wish I could go, but I'll have to work and stuff.
I'll be at work too.
Yeah, I love Dodger Stadium though. I think.
Yeah, I got invited to actually work a couple gigs at LA Live surrounding the All-Star game. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not yet. I gotta check, but yeah, they're gonna have some All-Star game festivities in LA this weekend.
Be fun.
Yeah,
it's next weekend, right, Jay? Or
19th, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
it starts this weekend though, and up until next week.
Did they pick the home run derby contestants yet?
I don't know.
Not that I heard of.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can on the next we're gonna film again in a few days. Y'all could list down y'all snubs or who you think shouldn't be there, whatever. We're gonna have one of our other dogs gonna pull up with us, and y'all can get that list together, and yeah, that'll pretty much be it. Because it's gonna be a quick turnaround, and that's pretty much it, man. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Oh, hold on. Before we go, fuck.
I think I know. Yep, there it goes.
Yes, sir. Almost forgot.
Damn, almost. I should have been quicker than that, man. But thank y'all for tuning in, man. Another great episode. We on episode 16 already, man. So we rocking and rolling. We got so much more random off-season topics. Like I just caught D off guard with the greatest tight end. There's gonna be a whole lot of heated stuff like that for all the sports. So make sure y'all tune in, man. We're gonna be charged up, and that's pretty much it. Make sure y'all check us out on all directories at All Grind Sports for YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Pandora, and we'll see y'all soon, man. Peace. Rest in peace to Nip too, by the way.
Go Raiders, baby.